Hello, friends. Welcome to today's stream. Um, can't sleep, so I figured we could finish up Agatha Christie Murder on the Orient Express. If you guys remember, we just solved the Orient Express murder, but now we're searching for someone with the initials AW in Venice, Italy. So Hercule Poirot, I can't say his name still, and Detective, oh, what's her name? Lloyd or something like that? Locke, Detective Locke. We're now in Venice searching for that person, so we're just gonna kick it off. Let's see, what do we want to do? Cross the canal, that's right. Need to find a way across because all the gondolas are taken. Standing there like a weirdo? That's fine. Look at these outfits, by the way. My gosh, so... Oh! Oh, I'd really want to just go watch A Haunting in Venice now. Just for the vibes.
Hi there. We'd like to cross the canal, please.
There is a bridge about a kilometer down the canal.
Please. According to the map, the Fontana dei Conigli is just across the canal here.
No, I, Gabriele, cannot help you. I'm sorry.
We'll miss the 10 o'clock rendezvous if we try to get through this crowd. And have to walk a kilometer in both directions. Why is he refusing to take us across? He looks upset. I should try to find out why.
Is there a ghost?
If it's a matter of price, I'm sure we can work it out.
Money? Money won't help me now.
Oh, is it a
His
matter of
problem
love?
isn't money. What is it then?
Is love. Oh, we gotta go figure out why. Bella
Bella
Chiara.
Chiara, the beautiful Chiara. A beautiful name for a beautiful gondola.
What's this? What are this? A bouquet for his love.
A sham. A beautiful bouquet crushed by revelers.
Gondolier problem. Is love. Fed up with tours, he had to fight with his girlfriend. Ruined his bouquet of flowers.
I don't need Mr. Poirot to tell me I'm wrong.
Is it the...
No,
Nope, I
Joanna.
hit the wrong button.
That doesn't track.
It didn't count.
No, I did something wrong.
Oh, his girlfriend broke the flowers. Oh.
Excellent.
It wasn't he was about to give them to her. He gave them to her and she said, now. And then... I'm assuming Gabriella.
No, Joanna.
No?
That doesn't track.
Oh, it's Chiara? Okay. Oh, his name's Gabrielle. And then the boat is named after his girlfriend. Okay, got it. Got it, I get it.
That is a great detective job.
Okay. Tell me your tales. So, about Chiara.
I'm sorry you had a fight with Chiara.
What? How did you know?
I'm a detective. I'd like to help, if I can.
If you have a spare engagement ring, detective,
Oh.
I'll take it.
Ah, I see. You lost the engagement ring you were planning to give Chiara?
Lost? It is worse than that. I threw it away in the canal. I bitterly regret this gesture.
Why would you
I
do
now
that?
find myself without a girlfriend and without a ring.
Oh my god. Well, I don't know how to help you there, bud. That's kind of a... That's gone.
If we find the ring, maybe the gondolier will take us across.
You are right. There is not much time. I will help you.
Are y'all seriously gonna go looking for a ring? In the middle of the night? In the water? I'm sorry? What would you have me do? Also, can I talk to this person?
It's impossible to find a gondolier during Carnival.
Carnival, that's what this is. That's right. Well, how do I... Somebody have like a magnet? Ooh. Okay. So, that's... What is... Does it say where the Fonta is? Plaza del Fontana is O. Which, yeah, is the big circle red. Okay. Yeah, we're a little ways away. What are we gonna do?
It's calm and relaxing, although not as clean as it could be.
Yeah, I would not be jumping in there at all. Oh. What would you have me do? detective. Stunts. I love the outfits. I'm so here for it. You do anything? No. Hercule's just like, what are we up to? Where are we going? What are we about? Can I get the birds to get it for me? Oh, make the pigeons fly away in Venice. Apparently that was an achievement. Wasn't trying for that. Oh, can I? There's a kitty. What the heck is this? Oh. Okay.
I don't need an empty soda can.
So, it
There's
just
too
washes
many
up?
plastic bottles in the world.
Just washes up on the shore? Is this the ring? Are you serious? There's no way. Oh, I see. I see why she might have said no.
I know someone who'll be happy.
It's the gesture, you know, but like it's a little. The band is bigger than the diamond or the stone, I should say. I can't tell what it is. But it is the gesture. I don't have one, so yeah. I have a tattoo. I did get one, and then it doesn't fit me anymore, and it was free, so you know.
Excuse me. I believe I have something that belongs to you.
Mamma mia, grazie mille, signorina. With this, I can now win my Chiara's heart again. I know it. How to thank you?
Take me
My
across the
friend and
river.
I need to get to the other side. We have a very important date at the Fontana di Conigli.
Ah, yes. The rabbit fountain.
Rabbit
Of course,
fountain.
I'll take you across. Then I will call Chiara. Hopefully she will forgive me.
I'm sure she will.
Well done, Detective Locke.
I want to know what he did. I want to know the tea. Did you say a different girl's name? I love you, Elizabeth. What? God, that would be
This
awful.
district of Venice is very charming. You will love it.
Will I? I would love to go to Venice. It's on my list of places I want to check out. My mom's been there. She loves it. Not as much as Spain. I think she said Spain is one of her favorite travel destinations. Heard my dad travel a lot. And I can't wait till I have time to do that too. What are kitties? Little bibbies. Strutting their stuff.
If it's not too much to ask, can you wait for us until we return?
Yes, no worries. I can call Chiara from here. To find the fountain, walk along the quay on the left, then cross the bridge and you are there. You cannot miss it.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you, signorina. You have made me the happiest gondolier in Venice.
Precious.
Yes, I assure you. I found your ring.
Is that all we get to hear? Fine. I wanted to know more. Or did he show up to the proposal? No, he threw the ring in. She got mad at him. I don't know. I've got questions. All right. You though, you looking fly. That's the fit I'd want. Oh, this is why it's called the rabbit fountain. There's literally rabbits. Is that our contact? Is that a dub? Because remember, the guy on the...
It's 9:55. The right time in the right place. Now AW just needs to show up.
You made me run, Detective Locke. Poirot does not run.
He'll get there when he gets there.
I'll wait, sitting down.
Because remember, the guy on the train was stabbed not 12, but 13 times. And the 13th one was a different size blade to insinuate that someone else had either first killed or tried to kill him. And then the 12 drawers came in and finished the job. I have to find this ratchet, okay? Do I walk around? Hey, you. UAW? No? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. UAW? No? Cool. One of you? No? Great. How do I... Oh, they might be in Carnival Guard. Like this
We
guy.
have an appointment, I believe.
I don't think so. I've never met you.
Okay. Great. Oh, that would
Did
make
you
sense.
have an appointment here at the fountain?
Yes, to party.
Tu parti. Because they wouldn't want to be known.
I have an appointment with you, don't I?
No, dove la tua mascara?
Okay. What about the guy serving ice cream? No. Ooh, ice cream. I had ice cream already today, but it sounds good. Want more? Somebody over here? No. And that's a wall. Where would I find them? You?
I have an appointment with you, don't I?
No, dove la tua mascara?
What does that mean? Dove la tua mascara? What's it mean? There's somebody back here. Oh.
We have an appointment, I believe.
I don't think so. I've never met you.
Ugh, that would have been perfect. Is it somebody on the bridge? Is it the chick that I was like excited about?
Did you have an appointment here at the fountain?
Yes, to party.
Okay, no. You? God. Who am I here for? Am I missing somebody? Am I a blind little Batsy? One of the movies I've really been wanting to watch again recently is Hotel Transylvania. You're just cute. You're just adorable. Is it Sandler that plays Dracula? Either way, great voice acting. Love it. Where the heck? Excusey? Excusey? Where am I going? I don't see anybody. Can I go in anywhere? Oh. Ooh. Ding ding.
If there's no one to help me, they won't mind if I help myself.
Ooh. I don't know what any of this is about. We'll probably assume Andrew right. No. Oh. AW, so Aziz Wadid? Wadi?
Aziz Wadi. That's the only name that corresponds to the initials AW.
Paziente, non ti ho sentito.
Oh.
Posso aiutarla?
I'm sorry, I don't speak Italian. Do you speak English?
Of course, signorina. How may I bother you?
How may I bother
How?
you?
What? Oh, I have an appointment with one of your guests.
What is the name?
Aziz Wadi.
I have an appointment with Mr. Aziz Wadi. Do you know if he's
Mister?
here?
Well, unfortunately, he left the hotel this morning. He seemed to be in a hurry, but he left a carta. You are?
Pratchett. Ratchet.
I'm Mrs. Ratchet.
Mr. Wadi asked me to give the message to the signore, but I suppose this is okay.
I think I'm being watched. I changed our meeting place. Alice was sitting on the fountain. She glared at the statue of the white rabbit. Suddenly, the beast hopped away. Alice followed it. Again, let Alice be your guide. After walking through a narrow alley and crossing a bridge, Alice came upon two men who were arguing over who had the tallest hat. Her feet led her back to the narrow alley and then to a small square where she found a cat drinking tea. The mischievous kitty ran into another alley. Alice chased after him. Breathless, Alice arrived in a large square with a barracks for playing card soldiers. Out they came, marching towards her. Alice ran and ran to the end of the quay. There are a large door with a Gorgon's face on it demanded a secret code. The code that Alex had collected through her journey. Oh, okay. Also, I have a friend who literally cannot read cursive. He got feedback in cursive, and I had to translate it for him. So I'm just thinking this game's got a lock for some people.
The receptionist is here. No need to ring the bell.
What if I wanted to ring it? Okay, so we need to follow
So, mademoiselle,
White Rabbit.
was our mysterious AW here?
No, but I managed to get his name, Aziz Wadi. And a letter he wrote for Ratchet. It seems to be a kind of riddle rhyme.
Let me see. Well, Ratchet and Mr. Wadi must love this book to refer to it so much.
Yes, I think we have to search and find the tracks that this person left for Ratchet to find him.
I think so. Lead the way, Mademoiselle Locke.
Oh, we going. We going. Okay, so we need the white rabbit. Wait, there's a mustache. I almost missed it. Nice.
Not really my style, but I'll take it.
Okay, so we need to go the white rabbit way. And then can I look at the riddles again? Ah, here we go. Maybe this is it. Okay. Oh, okay. This is how people that can't read cursive would get through it. Glance at the statue of White Rabbit. Beast hopped away. Alice, your guide, walked through a narrow alley. Crossing a bridge, Alice came upon two men who were arguing over who had the tallest hat. Was the rabbit... I'm assuming, since it's looking this way, is hopping this way. So we need to go find a bridge. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Oh no. Oh, I don't know if I did that right. How far will it let me go before it's like, yeah, you should stop? And then two men, ooh, arguing who has the tallest hat. That would probably be this. Then her feet led her back to the narrow alley and then to a small square where she found a cat drinking tea. Kitty ran into another alley. All right, so a narrow alley. Cat drinking tea. It's probably going to be another shop name. No. This almost looks like it's something just because of the door. Got a little mini door. This is a little alley. Cat drinking tea. That doesn't seem right. Oh, that's a dead end. Okay, so not this way. Keep going this way? Okay, that's advertising or a hair salon or something? Ooh. There's a cat. It's not drinking tea. I'm confused. What does it mean? There's the police. What does it mean? Oh no. I don't... Oh? He's... This guy looks dead. You just run him over with your cart? Also, at this point... Oh, kitties! Babies! At this point, what if I'm lost? Oh, wait. There's something... I don't speak Italian, though, so I wouldn't be able to figure that out. But I can at least see where I am. So maybe... Is it like this way? Maybe I go back to the original fountain. Maybe I went the wrong way. I can... Because if I came here... I went back further. Oh, this might be one I have to Google. So I don't know if it's just being a little too vague and I'm not getting it, or if I just went the absolutely wrong way. Okay, so our gondola boy's over there. Means that the fountain should be back here. Because maybe it's not the direction the rabbit's looking? Well, but if it's... Okay. It's not the direction it's looking the way it's facing. It would be going back the way we came. Which I guess would be fine. I feel like it's hopping off and going this way. There's pictures and things. And then we need to find two men arguing over biggest hat after we go over a bridge. Was the stipulation. But how would you know? Oh, maybe this way? I just don't know how you would figure out what path you need to run down. That doesn't make sense to me. And I don't really enjoy, like, endless running around. That's not fun game mechanics for me. I don't enjoy them necessarily. Okay. Do you think this is the hat, though? Hold on, let me look. Me running around for 30 minutes trying to figure this out is not an enjoyable time for anybody, I believe. Oh yeah, wow, it takes you on a whole journey. Okay. So if we went back to the fountain, essentially, we take the fountain from O down to H, up to E. Then, do I have to go in order? Oh god, we do. So I need to go back to the fountain, I think. Well, we might actually be okay. So now we gotta turn around and go towards E. Go back across the bridge. And then turn left. Right? No, we want to go back this way. Oh, not that way. Oh, confusing. This way. What? Did I go the wrong way? I sure did. Okay. That's not helpful. Then we need to go back this way. Ugh. And then go across the bridge. And then from here, I think this way? Past the murdered man. And then, here we go. Yeah, so we're where we need to be. And then we need to go back out that way and turn right. Go this way. Yeah. And then from here, essentially go this way. Oh, hello, Leroy. How are you today? Is your vacation up yet, or are you still got a couple days? We gotta go this way. Oh my gosh. The whole puzzle. Okay. Are we there yet? Please. Oh, we're so close. We gotta go just a little further, I think. Ah, here we go. Oh no. Were we supposed to get numbers along the path? Oh gosh. Useful because they don't change orientation. First number can be found next to the... Oh, yeah, there's numbers next to things. Dang, I would have... I would have never figured that out by myself. Okay, so this one's saying 2. Wait. What was that? It's an 8. Wow, my eyes completely unfocused. 6 at the police. And it will include the last number of 9. Oh, thank God. Been back 2 days. Got tomorrow left. Then it's the weekend. Ooh, nice. Almost the weekend. It's so nice when you have those nice short weeks. Those are the best. All right. Where are we going? What are we... Where's our friend? Next to the dead guy? Oh, actually. Oh, shit.
Hey, you.
I can't lose them.
Hot pursuit. Gotta get him. Gotta get him. Oh, get him. Get him. I'm gonna get you. I play Spyro. I know how this works. Okay. Fancy superhero role. Lost so much distance from your antics. Yeah. Yeah. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh god. Oh, there's a cart. Oh, there's people. Oh no. Help. What the frick, paddywhack? Oh no, I lost him. I lost him. Please, Lord. Oh, there he is. Move, get out my way. Gotta get him. Kill the man. Seen it with my own eyes. Yeah. Oh my god, we're like moments away. Get up, Locke. You are useless. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. I tried to hit spacebar. It is not spacebar. Oh god.
Move over.
Shoved her. Ooh, we love a good lurk. Oh no, everyone looks the same. Oh no, I'm not equipped for this.
Too many! Too many masks! The murderer could be standing there watching me and laughing.
Oh my god, they literally all look the same. Hercule, I'm scared.
Yes, Detective Locke?
The
You sound
murderer got
bored.
away. I'm coming back, but it looked like he dropped something when he climbed the first wall.
All right, I'll go and see. For my part, unfortunately, I could do nothing for the victim. He was already dead. I have already alerted the Italian authorities. I will see what I can find while I wait for them.
That was a little stressful. Analyze the crime scene. Alright, we are Poirot. I will never be able to pronounce his name. Where did we... Oh, right. Money. And, ooh, them some shades.
A pair of women's glasses. Was Ratchet planning a new identity?
I know Ratchet got a nose job, but I don't think that man who was forehead back here could pull off the womanly vibe. You know, it's possible. People do it. Some people are amazing at it. Trixie Mattel, my god, gorge. He doesn't strike me as that kind of person, though.
There
Let's
must be
see.
several tens of thousands of dollars in this bag.
Oh, is this... Are we saying that this is related to the Daisy kidnapping? Perchance? Well, I'll get to you in a second, sir. Some keys? Ooh. What is that?
A bunch of keys. If, as seems likely, Mr.
Geneva.
Wally is a resident of Geneva, then one of these may belong to his home there.
I like the idea of like you randomly find keys on the sidewalk and you instantly are like, ah, yes, this is this address. I know exactly where to use this key. If only.
Various clothes in his suitcase. Mr. Wadi was obviously planning to leave this city.
He was on his way out. On a jet plane. Never looking back. Oh my god. Ooh.
Mr. Wadi's Swiss passport. I'll see if I can find a match on the internet to confirm his identity.
He knows how to use the interwebs? I'm so proud of him. For some reason, he didn't strike me as the type. Oh no. He is Swiss. Can I inspect, please? You gave me like 2 seconds to look. Do those all just say Switzerland? Baghdad? That the city he's from? Oh, Geneva. That's what it was. 1978. What year? We're supposed to be in 2023. Wait. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Confederate $50 note put away somewhere. Not worth a lot, but I like the history. Also have a penny black stamp. That's pretty cool. I don't have anything cool like that. My mom used to collect $2 bills or like silver dollar coins. That was always her big thing. So if we ever happened upon one, she would always buy them from us. It was kind of cute. I can't do math. 1978. 45. 45. Yes, great. This.
is
No.
wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. I must admit,
I don't know.
got
It all
right
looks...
this time. I do not think that's the right answer.
Wait. What? Oh, Wadi. I saw that and was like, yes.
Think,
Oops.
Poirot, that is
Geneva.
not a...
There we go. We got it. I can read.
That's
God.
the right answer.
American school system is failing me right now. No math, no reading. I'm bad at this.
The victim was stabbed. Apparently the method of choice in this case.
Oh, okay. Anything else you want to take a little peeks about? No? No? Nothing? Oh, we have to go find... You walk so, which I get it. That's his whole thing. He doesn't run. But, like, you go a little quicker? Okay, he dropped it over here. Oh, yeah? How many kids they got? How many siblings? Are you the firstborn? I'm a firstborn, and it shows. Painfully. Okay.
A false passport with Ratchet's picture. Clark, Ratchet. How many others? Now he will become Enrico Caldo. It appears Ratchet changed his identity as often as his socks.
Slick boy. Oh. New. Oh, why is it? Oh, I have to make a guess. I think it's the Armstrong case.
This appears to be a good lead.
I'm sorry I couldn't catch the suspect, Mr. Poirot.
There is no need to apologize, mademoiselle. Your efforts were marvelous. I found some information about Mr. Wadi.
Did you access the FBI database?
Don't worry, my little gray cells were enough.
Little gray
However,
cells.
the database may confirm the origin of these banknotes.
No need. I included them when I continued my investigation.
Excellent.
We can cross-reference the serial numbers on the pictures. Oh my god. Younger sister born in 82. Okay, so she's closer to my husband's age. He was born in 85? Yeah, 85. I'm younger than that. A little bit. Not creepy amounts. Well, We started dating when we were both in, like, way past high school. I was 23 or 24. Kids? Hi. Are you having a good time? Did sister attack you? Was it violent? You want to talk about it? You can't see him. He's right here. Nugget. Gandalf. Find serial numbers on the dollar bills among the photos of Joanna's phone. These numbers? Right? Those? How do I... Because they're all NA. So it would be down here, right? Are those the numbers we're looking at? Am I missing something? Do I not know how to read this? Oh, there's more pages. Oh. Wait. This looks more promising. We've got C, G, and S. So potentially one of these. No. This one.
Score. One for the good guys.
Okay. That. Those are phone numbers. That's break-in. Ooh. This one.
Hey, I'm a pretty good detective after all.
Yeah, my husband's turning 40 this year, which is wild. You big boy. And my little brother just turned 30, almost a month ago. We're gonna go down to basically the high desert this weekend, and we're gonna go visit him and finally celebrate, because he lives like 7 hours away. So we're like meeting in the middle. We're gonna go celebrate his 30th birthday, which will be fun. It's turned into a family thing.
That's it. No rookie mistake there.
It'll be fun. We'll play board games,
Mr.
hang out,
Poirot,
good time.
it's part of the ransom money from the Armstrong case.
You are surprised?
I suppose not. So Ratchet had it in an account at the Banque du Lac.
It would seem so. He knew the serial numbers on the banknotes could be traced, and he could not spend it, so he stashed it there.
But now he's run low, something he didn't count on. He hopes enough time has passed so he can begin to spend the ransom money.
Ah, there is something else he didn't count on.
What's that?
He didn't count on you, Detective Locke, and your tenacity.
Thank you.
Tenacity.
But we are still left with a murderer on the loose.
But we progress. We know Mr. Wadi had an appointment with Ratchet. He had a bag full of money and a passport with Ratchet's photo, but a new name. What is your opinion about the passport?
Ratchet wanted to disappear again, hiding behind another fake identity. Reveals, no, not his true identity. Are you kidding?
I discovered that he was arrested in Armenia for trafficking in stolen art and was supposed to be arraigned in January. Once again, he changed his identity and vanished.
You are correct, mademoiselle. He also told me that he was threatened, and that threatening letter we found in his room was real. He had to disappear once again.
Why did he leave the money? Maybe the motive wasn't the money. Maybe it was somebody knew too much.
The bag isn't very big. He could have easily run away with it. If he didn't take it, it was deliberate. He wasn't interested in the money. If the motive wasn't money, it leaves passion or revenge for motive.
So, Detective Locke, what do you think? Passion or revenge?
Ooh. No, I don't... I mean, the whole thing up until this point has been about revenge. Revenge for Daisy. So could this be the same kind of, like...
Revenge seems like an obvious motive to me. The murderer
Same?
carefully followed Wadi from the fountain to the new meeting place despite Wadi's precautions. That is cold and careful.
Excellent. We cannot yet know for certain, but that is a sound psychological analysis. We have an idea of the motive. It is the same motive as that of our 12 would-be murderers on the train. But we still must know who was under that mask.
It was Book. No, not really. Same murderer who killed Ratchet. Murderer hired by Ratchet. Ooh. Maybe it's the same.
I think Wadi's killer is also Ratchet's murderer. The
How
motive for
wild
both
would it
deaths
be?
was revenge, and both are related to the Armstrong case
I'll
through
let
the
her talk.
ransom money.
Exactly. So our murderer is linked to the Armstrong case. The money is linked to the Armstrong case. But these glasses that I found in the bag, they must have something to do with this case too.
Wait, those glasses mean something to me.
Oh? Oh! It is the nanny's glasses. Oh my god. Well, I was just about to say, what if Mr. Armstrong didn't kill himself? What if he's alive and he came to like finish the job? Like he's been in hiding, he did all this stuff, researched all these things, went and built this whole plot, figured out who did it, and then now he's like coming for you. What if?
Wait, I know. I've seen these. They belong to Suzanne Moreau, little Daisy's nurse. I remember seeing them in her bedroom, but they were gone the day she died.
I remember the press saying that the nurse had committed suicide.
I've always believed otherwise, and the glasses are proof that she was killed by Ratchet or his accomplice. He took those glasses. I always had a gut feeling, but now, Mr. Poirot, now I have proof Suzanne was innocent.
Yes, you do. But the question I ask myself is this. Why did Ratchet keep these glasses?
Trophies or future fake evidence? I don't feel like he needs any more fake evidence. She's already been, like, tried. You know, everyone already considered her.
In my investigation at the
the
time,
issue.
I had already found Daisy's hair clip in one of Ratchet's hideouts, and now Suzanne's glasses end up in this bag, which was a delivery to him.
Two objects from two victims of Ratchet.
Yeah,
Keeping
trophies.
an object belonging to his victims as a memento of the murder. He was a fetishistic killer, a trophy hunter. Okay, we managed to clear up some of the
Icky.
gray areas. What now?
The bag only contained a fraction of the $1 million ransom of the Armstrong case. The rest must still be in a secure place. I will make a wager with you that it is the Banque du Lac in Geneva where Mr. Wadi worked.
Wadi was also the keeper of Ratchet's secrets. They were killed by the same murderer.
Agreed. Well, there is nothing more we can do here except wait for the police. Prepare yourself for a long evening with the police. We have a lot of explaining to do.
And after that,
A visit to Geneva, perhaps?
Oh, we traveling the world. We're Carmo San Diegoing this bish. Carmen San Diegoing. Words are hard. That was chapter 9. We've got 4 left. Also, Leroy, you said you lurked yesterday on the root tree thing. I went to bed dreaming about that game and like all the connections. And I had to pop back on to like make new notes for myself for next stream because I was like, no, I'm having epiphanies. Such a nerd.
Here you are at last. I was worried about you.
We just left the police station. We had to explain to the Italian police that we were not murderers.
What? Another murder?
I'll tell you when we're on the
Oh,
way.
heck yeah.
Are
Do it.
all passengers and staff aboard?
Yes, everyone is here. We were waiting for you.
Excellent. Let's not waste any more time. We have to make a longer than usual stop in Lausanne.
What? How long?
Long enough to do a little banking in Geneva.
Because, yeah, I tried Googling what you told me, and I kept getting, like, supermarkets, like a Woolies supermarket, and I was like, I don't think that's what they were asking me to look into.
But this is madness. A 13th murderer of Ratchet?
Mon
13th?
ami, he was not well liked.
Not at
But
all.
Monsieur Michel would have seen anyone enter Ratchet's compartment. And there were another 10 people milling about, taking their turn at stabbing him. How could they not notice an uninvited killer?
He was out smoking.
13th killer could have acted when Michel was smoking on the platform at Vinkovsky, but Even after the train departed, Michel was absent from his post at the end of the corridor several times the night of the murder. I must know where he really was and when.
Is the murderer still on the train? I don't think so. No. Because they jumped off and they murdered someone else.
Poirot, stay focused.
Oh,
we have
oh.
evidence that he is still on the train. Yes, he most certainly returned to the train.
How can you be sure?
It's obvious. I mean, I hope Mr. Poirot agrees.
Please continue, Detective Locke.
What is proof that the murderer is still on the train? He ran in the direction of the railway station. His best ticket out of Italy is aboard the train. There's no one missing. No one missing?
All the passengers and crew are still aboard. If the killer of Mr. Wadi had remained in Venice, we would have noticed right away that someone was missing, and we could have alerted the authorities.
I promise you, I made certain everyone was aboard before we embarked.
Book, calm yourself.
Calm myself?
Calm
But we're
myself?
back where we started. There is still another
Eyes
murderer on my
bugging out.
train. Wait a moment. Can I change my mind about my verdict? Can we turn everyone over to the police?
Everyone? Including ourselves?
What? No. 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 Oh, it's a nightmare.
Let us take it step by step, my friend. We can start by eliminating all of the members of the Ratchet jury.
Okay. 12 people who were both the executioner and juror. Her, him, fiance, the mother, this dude, this dude, this dude. Her, no. Okay, he acted in her space, technically. So, okay.
My little gray cells did not let me
My
down.
little gray sails.
If we eliminate the 12 jurors, we are left with 7 additional suspects.
7. It's still too many.
I agree. We must reduce our list.
Excuse my impatience, Poirot. It's as if my beautiful train is cursed. Can you exonerate any of the 7?
Okay, so I don't think it's him. I don't know what his motive would be, what his connection would be. He's just the train dude.
Yes.
There would be no reason.
Worked hard to get me aboard the train. He is definitely not a suspect.
Also that. No.
Adequate.
She ran after the suspect.
Mademoiselle Locke cannot be a suspect. She pursued Mr. Wadi's murderer.
He could be. Because he's been on the train, he was with the body. Oh, but he outed the other stab, so maybe not.
Nice. Dr. Constantine alerted me to the 13th stab wound.
Big
He
brain.
is not a suspect. That's the right answer.
Okay, so now
I
we're
have
looking
4
at
suspects left who I must now examine more closely. Miss
staff.
Nielsen, Monsieur Maury, Monsieur Fauché, and Countess Andrény.
One of my employees? Suspicious?
All 3 got off the train in Venice to restock supplies. Any one of them might have slipped away without being noticed.
I suppose. But what of Countess Andrény? You cleared her yourself.
She is cleared of the first murder, but we know little of her movements here in Venice. So, we still have 4 suspects to interview. Detective Locke?
I can't join you, Poirot. My chief saw something on the news about the case and my involvement. He's demanding an explanation. If I want to keep my badge, I have to call him.
Then you must do so by all means.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I understand.
I'll make the call from my compartment. If you're looking for me, I'll be there.
I hate to say this, Poirot, but I must. There is, of course, one other suspect with a motive for murder. The ransom money.
You mean Detective Locke? Then who did she chase? Who killed Aziz? We both saw the masked murderer standing over the body.
Leroy, that's wild. 92 years of family business in the masonry. That is so, so cool. I love that. So neat. Do you wish that they had kept it going for you to get into that? Or do you have something that you specialize in now that you're like, I could never do anything close to that. My specialty is, baking or something like that. I always like hearing other people's interests. It was my favorite thing working at the coffee shop, was being able to like chit chat about people and like what they do, what their life's like, what's their job. Okay, so we need to interrogate all of the peoples again. I don't know where anybody is though. Hello, I'm breaking in. Oh. She's looking not so good.
Doctor, I need to question Countess Andreni.
I'm afraid that won't be possible, Mr. Poirot. The Countess had an anxiety attack when we arrived in Venice. She was terrified the police would come for her and her husband, despite how you concluded your investigation. I had to give her a sedative. She has been sleeping since.
Wish I could get a sedative when I had anxiety
All
attacks.
the time we were in Venice.
Count Andreni begged me to watch over her. I have not left this room.
You're the reason she's in this state.
Book voted to absolve you all. I accepted his verdict.
I told her. I tried to reason with her. What she has already suffered, the strain of these last few days, it was too much.
I understand, Count. It's quite all right. I have the answers I came for.
She's tweaking. But man, I especially last like 2 weeks of school, the anxiety was it's bad. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Don't recommend.
Ah, Michel, I have a few more questions to ask you, if you will allow me.
Anything, Monsieur Poirot. We are in your debt.
What'd you do?
Please tell me your movements when we were stopped at Venice Station.
Once the compartments were cleaned and the linen refreshed, I stayed in my quarters.
Did you notice anything special? Comings and goings?
Monsieur Bouc had asked everyone to stay in their compartments. I would occasionally walk the train to ensure everyone was comfortable. Oh, I saw Monsieur Maury was all alone loading his crates of provisions.
A great chef like that, reduced to petty labor.
I would have helped him, but Monsieur Bouc had ordered me not to leave the train for any reason. So, Monsieur Maury was forced to labor alone.
I'm suspect of the American chef. I don't know how she ties into the Armstrong case. I know she's younger, but I'm very suspect.
Let us review the actual timeline of the night of Ratchet's murder, not the one manufactured to hide your crime.
I left the train in Minkowski for a smoke. Then I resumed my post. That was the truth. The train departed on schedule. But then, of course, an avalanche of snow blocked the tracks. At 12:45, Madame Hubbard and I met in her compartment to discuss how to adapt our plan.
Due to the snow and Poirot.
The little play we had staged for you had to be rewritten. I left her compartment at approximately 1:15.
Then the curtain went up. Calls in the night, the red kimono, all for my benefit.
And all for nothing, as it turned out.
Do not blame yourself, Michel. I am the theater critic no playwright wants to see in the audience.
Oh man, Hercule, you doing too much. Okay, so we need to go talk. I don't think the bar guy's in on it, because he's helped us. And I don't know what he would gain from it. I don't think he's not American either.
You play well. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Thank you. Many years of piano lessons thanks to my mother. I try to play in a few clubs in Paris when I get the chance, but as you
Cool.
can see, it hasn't made me rich. What can I do for you?
Conversation only.
All about like if you're gonna have a job, like have it be something you're passionate about. like architecture doesn't make a ton of money. You can if you get up there doing design and like breaking the mold. Not really what I want to do. I want to do more like codes or like working on accessible housing, affordable housing. Like I want to work on nonprofit projects. You don't make money in that. Um, but it's something I'm passionate about and I'm really excited about. And so I like the idea of he bartends because he loves it. He plays piano because he loves it. It's not a money game, it's a passion game. That to me is way cooler.
Tell me about your time in Venice.
I had Monsieur Book's permission to see my sister. She lives in Marghera, just outside of Venice. She had a baby a few weeks ago. This was
Aw.
my first chance to meet my new nephew.
Monsieur Book gave you permission?
Yes, you can ask him.
Most assuredly, I will. What time did you leave and when did you return?
I left around 9:10 p.m. I was back by 10:45 p.m. When I got back, Hotaru was in a lot of pain. I gave him a back massage.
That would have been enough time to kill Monsieur Wadi and return to the train.
So I think we now need to compare a map and figure out how far away this place was.
May I see your knives?
Of course, they are here.
If you don't mind.
Help yourself. They are under the bar counter.
Cool.
Tell me again about your poker game the
Oh,
night
that's
of the murder.
right.
It's a regular game to help relax after a long day.
They all got
Let's
messed
see,
up.
We started around 11 p.m. We took a short break in Vinkovsky, Hotaru, Pierre, and I. The game finished up around 2 a.m. We'd all had quite a bit to drink. Ah, yes, I left for about 10 minutes to refrigerate champagne for the next day. That must have been around 1 a.m.
So notice how they didn't talk about the chef. She has not come up in what they've been doing, and Mori or Hotaru, they were stuck doing all the heavy lifting.
None of these come close to the wounds on either body.
Sussy, sussy. They'd be back in the restaurant car? Probably. That would make the most sense. Hi, Mr. Book. I'm gonna ask you questions in a minute. I'm not ready for you yet. Oh, I love the rendering on this. It's like they took V-Ray but like amped it. Ooh, what this? Afferrano? What the heck's an Afferrano?
Saffron.
Oh.
Must be worth a small fortune.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's a very expensive jar.
Good evening, Monsieur Mori. May I have a moment of your time? I have a few questions to ask you.
Of course, as long as you don't mind if dinner is ruined.
I promise to be as brief as possible.
You're so sassy.
What did you do while we were stopped in Venice?
With Freya's help, I loaded fresh produce for the next part of our journey. Then, you may not believe this, but my job requires a lot of physical labor. My back suffers. Fortunately, Jean has become quite adept at separating my vertebrae.
Why you gotta say it like that? I don't like that.
As you may know, I have solved the murder of Monsieur Ratchet.
That is a shame.
I beg your pardon?
The bastard sent my steak tartar back, telling
Oh.
John I was to burn it.
I will add it to the list of his crimes. One wound on Monsieur Ratchet's body was struck by a very sharp, thin-bladed knife. We haven't found it yet.
You think one of mine was used?
I'd like to have a look if you don't mind.
In that drawer.
It could have been.
Impressive set of knives, but their blades are too wide to have been used for the crime.
I would think the pronged one, that could be the one that could be used, but it would have been 2 puncture wounds, not 1.
Tell me about your poker game the night of the murder.
We started around 11 p.m. When John finished his shift, we played until around 2 a.m. From what I remember, it's a bit vague.
You played without a break.
Actually, we did break once for a smoke. John, Pierre, and I. When we stopped in Vinkovsky.
When was that?
Around midnight?
Oh my gosh, Leroy, these are so cool. Ah! Sorry, I might have peeked that. Okay. 1895. Leroy sending me some cool family history stuff. They did that? Oh. Oh my. That is so cool. Oh my god. So cool. Thank you for sending those. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Love it. Love it. That made my whole day. Thank you. Okay, where are we going? What a feather.
A black
From the
feather. That
mask.
reminds me of something.
And now I want to like draw and design stuff. I do think it would be interesting to maybe like do a stream where I'm like showing my design process or like doing one of my assignments so you guys could like see me drawing and stuff. I think that could be fun.
Good evening, Mademoiselle Nielsen. May I talk to you for a moment?
Of course, Mr. Poirot.
Or I'm sussy of.
I'm not going to bed right away.
Yeah, I thought that could be a fun way to like, one, keep me accountable and do my homework. Two, kind of show the process of like how long it takes to do things like that. If anyone's like, I want to do architecture, and I could be like, here's some of what I have to do. Do you like it? If not, probably not for you.
Can you tell me your movements while we were stopped in Venice?
That'll be easy.
I
I didn't move much at all. Let's see. I helped Hotaru load all of the food crates aboard the train. Hotaru had everything he needed, but I realized they forgot half of my order. I spent over an hour on the phone with the supplier without success. I had to change the dessert menu for tomorrow.
Yeah, you should be proud. That is so cool what they achieved. That's bonkers to me that they had such a legacy and they were able to build such a like a monumental monument, which sounds silly, but that's cool. I love family history like that. Geek out with me as much as you like.
Dr. Constantine found a stab wound on Ratchet's body that was caused by a much thinner and sharper blade than the others.
Possibly a chef's knife?
My thought precisely.
Implications.
And you'd like to see my knives?
If you wouldn't mind.
One will be
I
missing.
would gladly show you if I had any, but I don't. I use the regular kitchen knives. You may search if you don't believe me.
I see.
All the knives the staff use are in the kitchen or in the lounge, except Hotaru prefers to use his own.
Monsieur Mori doesn't use the kitchen knives?
Not usually. I know he keeps a set of traditional Japanese knives in a box in his room. He doesn't let anyone else use them. Although now that I think of it, he has been using the kitchen knives lately.
I don't trust you.
Can you tell me exactly about your poker game the night of the murder?
Because she was winning
We
that night.
started around 11 p.m. In Vinkovsky, we took a short break. Hotaru and Pierre went outside to smoke. Oh, and Hotaru got sick around a few minutes past 1 a.m. 1:10 a.m. maybe? He spent about 15 minutes in the bathroom. But he
her
didn't want to
neck.
quit on a losing streak.
Did his luck improve?
No, so we played to around 2 a.m. He lost every hand.
Okay. She's lying. Liar McLiarson. We're gonna get her. We're gonna get her. And we look in the room again, because I thought I saw something on the bed. Ooh, what's this? What are
The
you?
box is secured by some sort of locking mechanism. The design is formed by 3 commas. What is the word in Japanese? Tamoe. And
Moe.
it's obviously missing a piece.
Okay. How will we find said piece? What does Tomoe mean, I wonder? I took Japanese for a bit. You'd think I'd know these things. I do not. Japanese is also a really large language. Difficult. We probably need to talk to Bulk, right? Yeah, talk to Bulk. I want to look up Tomoe. Tomoe. Nope, not tomorrow. Tomoe. Japanese translation. A comma like or swirling symbol. Ah, okay. So it's literally just calling out the shape. That's cool. Definitely didn't get to that point in my Japanese education. Wasn't a very good student.
You told Fauché he could go into Venice?
Marghera, actually. Not so far away. It was his only chance to see his sister. He's been working every trade for weeks. There is never time to see the new baby.
Enough, Book. Your heart does you credit, but your common sense, it...
I know. But it's fine. Isn't it? He did come back.
Someone was killed.
It's fine, as you say.
So-
Unless he saw the baby, then killed someone else and returned to the train.
Who sees a baby
But
and then
that's
goes and
monstrous.
murders?
Murder is always monstrous, my friend.
I've talked to everyone, but some elements of the testimonies do not seem to correspond. I need to recheck a few things.
Check the knives of Mr. Mori. In front, yeah. Miss Nielsen, that's her name. You have a thing to open your knives box? Can I look? Oh. Train staff alibis for the murder, yeah. Okay. The alibis. 2 elements that give the staff an alibi for the time of the murder. Shallon, Mori, and Faulkner left the train to smoke, entered Miss Hubbard's room, refrigerated the champagne. Okay, this and this. They left to smoke. Not leave the train. She was alone in the crew quarters. Not watching the hallway. What did?
This is wrong.
No?
But I'm never far from the truth.
12:45. Yeah. This.
Think,
No?
Poirot, that is not a good answer.
What am I missing? Refrigerated the champagne at 12:55. Michelle entered Miss Hubbard's room 12:45 to 1:15. So that has an overlap. Michelle was watching the hallway at that time. Maury vomited around. I don't know how these go. Oh, he wasn't watching.
Must admit,
No? Oh
I'm
my god,
not
what?
right this time.
I don't understand.
I do
don't
not think
understand.
that's the right answer.
Okay. Thought I tried that, but that's fine. Or the train at 12:55 when he was not watching the corridor. These two. We boarded the train at 1:10 when Pierre and Michelle was not watching the corridor.
Any of the 3 staff members had the opportunity to kill Ratchet when Monsieur Michel wasn't watching the hallway. My little gray cells did not let me down.
The thing is, she openly lied and doesn't know that she lied. That's gonna be the big kicker. And we... it like in a suitcase or something that we get the other comma, or just have we not found it yet? Like, is it not part of the story just yet? Oh, we can open this now. I see. It's being loud. Oh, can this... Ah. Oh. Uh-oh. There... Oh, okay, there we go. It's like, is there something else I'm supposed to do? This makes more sense now. Oh, wait. I retract my statement. I have no idea what's happening. Do they all just have to slide over? Your button. Nope. Nope. Stop it. Stop it. Ah. Oh. Oh, but that...
still locked. I need to move the parts on the side.
Oh, they need to go up, don't they? Oh no. I did it wrong. Okay. Move everything back. Stop. Oh, this UI can be garbage sometimes. Stop. Stop with your tomfoolery. I am not here for it. Good sir. Oops. This needs to go back. So, this needs to slide forward. Means that needs to slide forward, that needs to slide forward, that needs to slide forward. Oh, but they're all locked on each other. How? What do I do with this? Oh no. Oh no, I have to use my brain. My least productive organ. Oh. Wait, can I? Do that. Oh, but they need to go the other way, though, eventually. And things don't slip off. I want this to do something. But it, in fact, does not do anything as of right now. Is there a number on the side of that? No, it's just an inlay. Oh, what do I... What do you want? Game. Stop. I can only move them this way. I don't see another way I can move them. I can't click that. These can't go back. Like, this is locked in. I don't understand. Stop. 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 Remnants of the business as a kid in the 80s. Ooh, that's so cool. What a fun, like, playground. That's so neat. We didn't have anything like that. Also, playing in the, like, offcuts, you could have had such fun, like, imagination time of, like, being an explorer and, like, going into caves and, like, finding hidden treasure. That would have been fun. That's so cool, though. I love that. We're just ranchers in my family. My grandma still runs cattle every so often for my, like, second or third uncle, cousin thing. That's our big legacy. We just run cattle. It's delicious, though. Gotta say. What am I trying to accomplish here? I don't understand. Gotta understand. Agatha Christie. It's one of those days. I'm sure it's something like super simple and I'm just not seeing it. Huh? Are you freaking... It's fine. About it, it's fine. Why are you still there? What are you... Oh my god. The interaction on this is garbo. Hot garbo. Get off of that. Let me turn. This. 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 Then... My gosh. How would I have ever... gosh. Can you stop it? I hate it. I hate it here. God. Doesn't have to be so hard. Yep, that there. That can't move. That can't move. Nothing there. Nothing there. So can't. That's as far as that goes. Which locks this upper one. Subsequently those. I don't understand how that one went through, but okay. I don't think that's how physics works. Thank you. That can go further. That one's stuck. I only thought would be this. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm a genius. That goes that way. Allow this to go this way. There we go. There we go. Huh? It's not big brain. I absolutely cheated.
An object that looks like a broken comma. It must be part of something else. An object
Oh god, no, stop.
that looks...
Shh. We don't care. Fine. Stick the thing in the thing. Yes. Oh. I guess I did it. Ooh, knives. Beautiful, beautiful.
Sushi
Ooh.
knives. Razor sharp.
Oh, sushi sounds so good. It is currently 12:19. I don't think I'll be getting any.
Potteria Venezia.
I'll get the Bible out. Oh my gosh, yes. But yeah, trade for sure. Trade jobs are so cool. I don't understand why more people don't want to like pursue them.
Sushi knives. Razor sharp.
I even was trying to convince my husband because he does not enjoy his job. But I was like, oh, maybe you could do like plumber or electrician, like do a trade. You could make mad money with it, one. And for two, they are always in demand. I don't care who you are. Managers, they're dime a dozen at this rate. Tradespeople, especially right now, we have a huge tradespeople shortage. You can have money forever and jobs forever because of it.
Sushi
Ridiculous.
knives. Razor sharp.
Is that all I need to look at in here?
Sushi knives. Razor sharp.
He's not really one for like manual labor though. I'm the one. When things break, I'm the one that is like patching the walls, doing the electrical, doing the plumbing. I actually have to do a plumbing repair tomorrow before we go out of town. I'm the one that's like handy. I bought a table saw because I needed it.
Remind me of what you did when the train stopped in Venice.
No problem. I helped Hotaru load all of the food crates aboard the train. Hotaru had everything he needed, but I realized they forgot half of my order. I spent over an hour on the phone with the supplier, without success. I had to change the dessert menu for tomorrow.
You did not help him.
Mademoiselle, I believe you're hiding the truth from me.
What makes you say that?
Oh, I think this is the bartender.
Monsieur Fauché did not see you helping Monsieur Maury.
He couldn't have. He wasn't there.
Indeed, Monsieur Fauché did not mention seeing Miss Nielsen or Monsieur Maury.
Oh. Michelle?
Michel saw Monsieur Maury carrying the crates of food alone. You weren't on the platform.
I did help Hotaru.
The entire time? He carried so many crates, his back was sore.
Ah, I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'm guilty. I did leave him before we were finished, but I had to. There was no saffron he needed for a recipe. I volunteered to go into Venice and get him some. The Rialto market would be open late because of the carnival. He gave me money. I knew we weren't supposed to leave the train, but I only wanted to help. Mr. Mori can confirm this. Ask him. I saved dinner.
On
Saucy.
behalf of my palate, I thank you. How long were you gone?
I left at 9:10 p.m. and was back with the saffron around 11. That's when I called my supplier for the items I was missing.
Don't
Miss
know.
Nielsen had almost 2 hours to buy the saffron, find a costume, kill Monsieur Wadi, elude Detective Locke, and make it back to the train for that phone call. Yes, it's possible that was enough time. Thank you, Mademoiselle Nielsen. That is all for now.
Sorry again, Mr. Poirot. I hope you enjoy tonight's dessert.
I don't know. They're all in on it. Grasping at straws. Because if it's not her, the next suspect would be... Oh, he could have hurt his back running after, or running away from Locke. That could have been a thing. This doesn't strike me as the type.
I'm sorry, Monsieur Mori, but haven't you forgotten something? You haven't told me about the knives hidden in your room.
Ha! Yes, indeed. I forgot to tell you about those.
My
They are my
knives.
personal knives. I only use these knives. There are none better. I bought them all in Japan. No one is allowed to touch them except me.
I'm like that with my stuff. Oh. My arms are still so sore from mowing the lawn.
I have no way to prove he's lying. I need some hard evidence to prove he's lying.
Oh wait, one of them is in Japanese.
I'm afraid you are better at sushi.
That's what it
than
was.
lying.
What? What do you mean?
One of the knives has an inscription, Coltelleria Venezia. Did you happen to go shopping tonight, monsieur?
Damn you, Poirot. Well, one of my sushi knives has been missing since the night of the murder. I thought you were going to believe I killed Ratchet. He routinely sent back my dishes to be ruined. Why does God give rich people the money to afford the best cuisine, but not the palate to appreciate?
Seriously.
I panicked. I know a very good store in Venice. I went to buy a knife to replace the one that has gone missing.
Shaking a knife
So
around.
I wouldn't
I
be
was just like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
assure
whoa,
you
whoa.
that I had nothing to do with any murders.
I would have an easier time believing you, monsieur, if you put that knife down.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry.
What time did you leave on
I'll
your
do
little
that.
shopping trip?
I left around 9:30 p.m. I was back a little after 11. 11:15 p.m.
Time enough to stab Monsieur Wadi and return. Very well, Monsieur Mori. That's all for now. If I have another question...
I'll be right here, cooking.
I absolutely do that though. I'll be like doing dishes or like prepping dinner. My husband comes in and I like turn around and I'm like talking to him just casually and he's like, can you not? Sorry. I forget. I have ADD. Okay. Who doesn't have an alibi? Wait. Technically, both of them, right? Okay.
That's
Yeah, because
right
the
answer.
Countess was the only one that was knocked out. Or to lock. We're gonna line them up. We're gonna interrogate them. It's gonna be a whole thing. Where is Locke? I haven't seen her. Is she chilling in the bar? No. Is she chilling in this car? Oh no, I have to find her. Where are you? I highly doubt she's in first class. I think she's in second class, like one of the first rooms, if I remember correctly. gotta go. Gotta do stuffs. No. No. Maybe. There we go. Mademoiselle.
What have you been doing, Poirot? I am completely in the dark.
I will shine some light on the situation, my friend. I have 3 new suspects who could have killed Ratchet and Monsieur Wadi. Miss Nielsen, Monsieur Fauché, and Monsieur Maury. They all had periods of time during both murders to commit the deed, and their alibis are weak. A visit to family, and not 1, but 2 shopping trips.
But all are my employees.
Alas, yes, my dear book. But we have no proof against any of them. None of the 3 appears to have any motive whatsoever.
But this is a tragedy.
Do not give up hope. We will catch this murderer. There is still one place that may hold the evidence we need.
Geneva.
Exact.
Do not give up hope? Well, that's easy for you to say. But what if it's Freya? What becomes of dessert? If it's Sotaru,
What becomes of
who will
dessert?
cook? Me? And the worst, if it's Jean, who will serve the drinks?
Oh my god.
I've been
Single
checking
brain
up
cell.
on the Banque du Lac. I had to confirm my identity for Interpol, so they contacted my captain at the Berkshire Police.
I suspect he was not pleased.
Probably
That my
not.
vacation was actually an unofficial investigation? I'll say.
I would be happy to speak to him on your behalf.
Thank you, but he'll get over it. It's a chance to close the books on the Armstrong kidnapping. He stopped yelling, asked for a report, then granted me an extra week.
Excellent. What did you learn from Interpol about the Banque du Lac?
It's had a bad reputation for over a century. Customers have included the mafia, Nazis, corporate swindlers of every description, even heads of state.
It is true, this. It is the worst kept secret in banking. They take advantage of the bank's strict policy of protecting the anonymity of its clients. This is in defiance of many laws from multiple countries, including Switzerland itself. Of course, I have never taken advantage of such a corrupt system.
That goes without saying, my friend.
There are ongoing investigations, subpoenas, court orders. The bank will eventually have to comply, or its assets may be seized. But until then, it still thrives, thanks to its wealthy and powerful clients.
It sounds perfect for the late Monsieur Ratchet. Do you have any ideas?
The serial numbers from some of the bills match those from the Armstrong kidnapping. We agreed in Venice that the bulk of the money must still be physically in the bank's vault.
I concur, Detective Locke. Exemplary work. So, our next task is clear. We need to get into Ratchet's safety deposit box.
There will be codes, passwords.
And Monsieur Wadi would, of course, have known them all. The bag of money he carried is proof of that.
We'll need to find information about Ratchet's box in Wadi's office at the bank.
Most assuredly, but remember the secrecy involved. I doubt his office will contain all we need. Where else must we dig?
Leroy, those are so cool. And definitely a throwback to the root tree game we were playing yesterday. I wish... I'm not as interested in my own family genealogy, unfortunately. My dad's really big into it. But we don't have anything, like, really cool, unfortunately. We're just, like, people that do jobs. Like, my grandpa did oil painting. But that's about as much cool we did things as I can find. That's neat. I love, what was it, 1840 was one of those signatures? That's wild to me. Yeah, 1840. Also the script. Hello? Excuse me? Educational series exercise book? What? How old is that? Scrapbook from, whoa. What? That is so cool. Oh my god, this is making my whole life right now. I love this. Where can I find information on? Probably his diary?
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
Ask
There
his
was nothing
assistant?
helpful in it. This is wrong.
No.
But I'm never far from the truth.
Patti's
Mr.
apartment? Okay.
That was easy.
Mr. Wadi couldn't keep all of his secrets at the bank. Hopefully we'll find something in his apartment. We already have his address thanks to his passport, and his keys we retrieved from his body.
The train stops in Lausanne at 8 a.m. But that's far from Geneva. I can delay the departure until 11 a.m. No later. The police are expecting us in Paris by the end of the afternoon at the latest. They won't tolerate any delay.
The bank doesn't open until 9. I can see only one way that gives us a chance to be on time.
By boat?
Ferries travel between Lausanne and Geneva, but it would take over 3 hours. We can't depend on finding a faster boat. Better to take a taxi and pray traffic is light.
Fine. How to search? Well, okay. If we're looking at safety, like I've been saying, backup. You need backup. You need someone with you. But it is better if you're looking for something to spread out and see what you can find.
The best thing is to separate. One of us searches his apartment, the other searches his office. To access the safety deposit box, we need to find the key, the box number, and the passcode.
Suppose you find all this. How do you plan to get into the vault?
Could we impersonate him? I don't think we could. We could get a warrant.
My captain suggested an international warrant to search the box. But the warrant would take days, and the bank would probably just laugh at it.
We are going to use the bank's anonymity policy to our advantage.
And the quickest way is for you to impersonate Ratchet.
I would rather impersonate Jack the Ripper. But in the interest of justice, I will do it.
We need to find the account number.
Along with everything else.
I will say I want access to the vault. They don't ask for papers or even names. The vault information is enough.
I'm not hearing any of this. I run a train company. I don't rob banks.
Oh, you're about to.
Let's recap the plan.
Okay, so let's see. Find information. Geneva by taxi, for sure. Search the office. Find the information. Meet up at the bank. Pretend to be... Oh, they need to separate first. Oops. Oops. Gotta separate and then search the apartment. Find the information. Meet at the bank. Impersonate Ratchet. Get the box. Go.
I'm right again.
Bada bing, bada boom.
That happens to me a lot.
It happens to me a
To
lot.
sum up, we're going by taxi to Geneva. Then we'll split up.
Oh my god, we just
You're
did
going
this.
to search Mr. Wadi's apartment. I'll search the office at the bank. When we have all the information we need, you pretend to be Ratchet, and we can finally find out what Ratchet
I
is
get
keeping
why this
hidden in
game
his
goes
safety
for so
deposit
long.
box.
It sounds
They
impossible.
repeat a lot.
Not for Detective Joanna Locke and Hercule Poirot.
We should get some rest.
You are right, Detective. We face our greatest challenge tomorrow. Together.
Finish chapter 10. Final questions. Ooh. This is a very, very bright bank.
9 o'clock. Our driver did well. It took barely an hour to get here from Lausanne.
But we must conclude our business in 1 hour as well. Book can only hold the train until 11 o'clock.
1 hour to find the key of Ratchet's safety deposit box, the box number, and its passcode. A lot to ask.
Indeed, which is why we must split our forces. I will take the cab to Monsieur Wadi's address. You must search his office.
I have you on speed dial. And thank you, Mr. Poirot.
For what, mademoiselle?
For trusting me.
There's a moment my husband would do that with his stash because he's got full beard, stash, like the whole works. He stopped doing the twisting, but he had like one hair that would go like super, super long. It was really cute. But we shaved it off during COVID for funsies. It's all back now. And a lot healthier, I think, because he didn't quite know how to take care of it at first. How do I navigate this space? Hello, I am Mr. What's-his-face's lady.
You there. I have an appointment with Mr. Wadi.
That's what I meant.
I'm sorry, I don't see any appointments this morning at all. Mr. Wadi hasn't even arrived yet. Although he should be here by now.
Uh-oh. You're gonna get sassy.
Even though your customers are anonymous, considering the amount of money involved, you should still have a mention of a meeting.
Yes, I can't understand it. I'll be sure to ask Mr. Waddy when he arrives. In the meantime, you are more than welcome to wait in his office. I'll see you're not disturbed. Please follow me.
Ooh, she like laid down the law. I love it. Oh, she's gonna take forever to get there. Ugh. Not patient. Please go faster. It's like following a snail. Okay, thank you, bye. Oh, she got a
I
face.
understand where Mr. Waddy might be.
I don't know. It's wild, isn't
Right.
it?
I don't have much time at all.
Probably having pancakes or something.
It's closed.
Eh?
A souvenir tower of Babel. Makes sense. We know that Mr. Wadi is from Iraq, and the ancient tower is said to have been built there.
That's a book I need to read. But this looks like it's a part of a puzzle. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know. Is there a book about it?
Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
Again. Mr. Wadi seems to have really liked this book.
Oh, do I need to... I'm seeing a cat without a grin, though, Alice, but a grin without a cat. It's the most curious thing I ever saw in my life. She had not gone much farther before she came inside of the house of the March Hare. She thought it must be the right house because the chimneys were shaped like ears and the roof was thatched with fur. It was so large a house that she did not like to go near till she had nibbled some more of the left-hand bit of mushroom and raised herself about 2 feet high. Even then, she walked up towards it rather timidly, saying to herself, suppose it should be raving mad after all. I almost wish I'd gone to see the Hatter instead. In Chapter 7, Mad Tea Party, there was a table set out under the tree in front of the house, and the March Hare and the Hatter were having tea at it. The Dormouse was sitting between them, fast asleep, and the other two were using it as a cushion, resting their elbows on it and talking over its head. Very uncomfortable for the Dormouse, thought Alice. Only, as it's asleep, I suppose it doesn't mind. The table was a large one, but the 3 were all crowded together at one corner of it. No room, they cried out when they saw Alice coming. There's plenty of room, said Alice indignantly, and she sat down in a large armchair at one end of the table. Have some wine, the March Hare said in an encouraging tone. Alice looked all around the table, but there was nothing on it but tea. I don't see any wine, she remarked. There isn't any, said the March Hare. Then it wasn't very civil of you to offer it, said Alice angrily. It wasn't very civil of you to sit down without being invited. I mean, fair. I didn't know it was your table, said Alice. It's laid for a great many more than 3. Your hair wants cutting, said the Hatter. He had been looking at Alice for some time with great curiosity, and this was his first speech. You should learn not to make personal remarks, Alice said with some severity. It's very rude. The Hatter opened his eyes wide on hearing this, but all he said was, Why is a raven like a writing desk? Come, we shall have some fun now, thought Alice. I'm glad they've begun asking riddles. I can't believe I can guess that. Or I believe I can guess that, she added aloud. You mean that you think you can find out the answer to it, said the March Hare. Exactly so, said Alice. Then you should say what you mean, the March Hare went on. I do, Alice hastily replied. At least I mean what I say. That's the same thing, you know. Not the same thing a bit, said the Hatter. You might just as well say that I see what I eat is the same thing as I eat what I see. You might just as well say, added the March Hare, that I like what I get and it's the same thing as I get what I like. You might just as well say, added the Dormouse, who seemed to be talking in sleep, that I breathe when I sleep is the same thing as I sleep when I breathe. Okay. I don't want to read all this. 4, 9, 6. Oh no, there's lots of numbers. 2. Okay. Is that the account number? 2332469 or something like that? Oh, wow. So you were like 9? Is that how math works? So. But yeah, I always send me all those things. I love family histories. I love knowing more about people and their lives and things. I'm always so interested in that. And yeah, it's sad to have the family members pass. I haven't had any significant members pass for me yet. It's coming. But I can only feel how hard it would be, but also how wonderful it is to remember them and talk about them. Let's see. Ooh. I have like friends that I no longer have in my life, and I think back on them fondly.
I'll send it to Poirot. It might be useful to him.
And I know how much that hurt and like that sorrow is. I can only imagine, you know, the joy of being able to talk about somebody and like what they were passionate about when you really love them.
I need the password.
Here for
Maybe
it.
Poirot can help me.
Oh, what was it? 232, no. 32469? Oh, there's more. Oh, okay. That's not what they want right now. Call him. Oh, and are we gonna switch?
I managed to get into Wadi's office. I did a quick preliminary search. Everything is locked, including his computer. All I could find was a photo with a date on it. I just sent it to you. Maybe you can use it.
Thank you. That might help. I've just arrived at the apartment. I'll call you when I find something.
As quick as you can. I can't stay here long.
They're gonna be suspicious soon. I guess that wasn't a fair statement. My grandpa was important to me. And he passed... Gosh, it was before my husband and I were together, so... Probably like 12 years ago now, I think. But he was very, very influential in my life in all the little ways.
Definitely not Monsieur Wadi's
Oh, I see there's
apartment.
names. Definitely the one with kids in front of it.
Ah, here we are.
Like he taught me
Let's see if the
painting
key
and stuff.
picked up in Monsieur Wadi's luggage in Venice will open his door.
Born in 1916, the youngest of the Brady bunch. His father was born in 1956. Dang.
Great.
So he lived quite a life then. Quite a long life. Ooh, this is a nice place. Oh, are those original hardwood floors? Anything in the bathroom? Oh my god, this tile job? Hello? Excuse? Probably nothing in here. Oh, the sad bachelor one-man shower with one soap bottle that does everything. Okay. What's this? Meet me in Venice on December 18th at 10 p.m. Confirm the appointment by sending me a postcard with the meeting place. Bring me 50 bundles of Italian passports and the red glasses. As usual, I've changed the passcode. The new one is, look in the old edition of 1865 on pages 88, 88, 91, 94, 96, 98. Okay, so that's where we're going to get the code.
The key to the password is close. I can feel it.
Okay. What else?
That may be useful to Mademoiselle Locke or me. I'll take a photo.
What's it say? Course. The Wi-Fi password? Is that what we're looking at? Oh my god, that Wi-Fi. Oh, that's awful. Like, good for you, but also... Oh, was that a Tower of Babel? That might be the clue I need for that. God, this is the coolest apartment. I hate that the neighbors are literally right there.
Staring at the clock won't help. Wow.
It might. But he's here. Will I get caught?
A bizarre endgame to be sure, but I suspect checkmate is possible for white in 3 moves.
Oh, do I?
Let's
Oh,
see.
no. Okay, good. You're not gonna make me play it. Nobody's here. Sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody's here.
Staring at the clock won't help, Poirot.
Okay. Anything in here? Ooh.
This could be the password to Monsieur Wadi's office computer.
Oh, like he
must
changes it every month?
change it every month.
Ah.
It seems to have a logical sequence, but I need to find the one for December.
Ooh. Oh no. So 361070? What's the... Oh, 747218 985832 509694. Jumps 3, back 5, back 1, up 7, back 7. I don't see a pattern. +1 +1 -3 +3 -5 -1. How would I know? Well, okay, so if we look, this went up 1. This went up. Oh, I see. Okay. So the last one was 0. So this will be, no, this one will be 1. This will be 9. 2. So 3, 5.
If that's the password to the computer in Monsieur
Did it.
Wadi's office, we still need to translate the Arabic characters. And there weren't any Arabic characters on the office computer's keyboard. I wonder
Reading
if
is
the
really
computer
hard.
in Monsieur Wadi's office has a similar Arabic keyboard. Et voilà.
Voila, I figured it out. I am the smartest of the smart. Okay, Leroy, literally, when I saw your name pop up the first time, I was like, oh, Leroy Jenkins, because I'm a big WoW player. Not anymore. Vanilla WoW. Back when it was actually fun. But I think that all the time when you pop up, I'm just like, Leroy Jenkins. Solid. Oh, right, there's somebody at the door. I forgot. I got distracted. Can I play a game? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I did that. Why is there a dart? Oh, zoom.
A dart. A familiar projectile found in any pub in England.
Ah, Alice. The 85 copy. Oh, okay. We got 3 and 3. So would we assume 3396? Is that what we're going to assume? Do we answer it? What happens if we answer it? Can we look? There's a man. A man.
Who are you? What are you doing in there?
I am Hercule Poirot. I am working with
Oh,
the
he's
police.
going for it.
You are Monsieur Wadi's neighbor?
Yes, next door. I heard a noise.
They were
I thought it was
roommates.
Mr. Wadi who had come home. I don't know him very well. A delivery man left a package for him with me.
I don't know. Live next door. Doubt. Huh? Don't know him very well.
You don't know your neighbor very well.
Yes, what of it?
Ooh, the
How
office.
is it that Monsieur Wadi has a picture of you on his desk? There is quite a family resemblance.
Oh, maybe they weren't roommates.
You wouldn't be his brother by any chance?
Why are you going through his things?
As I told you, I am working with the police.
All right, yes. I'm his brother, Mehdi Wadi.
They weren't roommates.
Do you
I
know
retract
where
my
he is?
statement. He's
I
dead.
am very sorry, sir, but I have some terrible news for you. Your brother has been murdered. You have my sincere condolences.
Oh.
Aziz, my wife, my son, their hearts will break. Everything he did was for his family. He brought us here from Iraq to give my son a better future. We can't go back.
Oh, that's a lot of gums.
You won't.
Do not fret, Monsieur Wadi. I do not want to cause trouble for you and your family. I am here to catch his murderer. When did you last see your brother?
2 days ago. He was on his way to Venice. It was not a journey he was looking forward to. I knew something was wrong, but he promised all would be well soon. My son will be heartbroken. Aziz made a point of reading to Fadi every night so he could learn English. We hope to legally emigrate there one day.
Your son, Fadi. What did Monsieur Wadi read to him?
His favorite book is Alice in Wonderland. The nonsense of it all. Why?
It is the answer to a question I had. I believe your brother was a good man, forced for some reason to keep secrets, and that got him killed.
Sir, there is something else. Aziz left me a letter to open if anything should happen to him.
Could you show it to me?
Yes, I will get it.
I will get Sherlock Holmes games. Yeah, I saw some of those. I considered getting them, but I'm a big Christie fan, so I figured this would be a good starting point. I like Holmes too. I like all books. I'm a big reader. It's kind of a problem. It's actually a really big problem. I haven't read as much as I normally do, though. I normally blaze through like a book every week, every 2 weeks. But I just haven't been reading because I've been so busy with school. So we're hoping, since my husband and I are going out of town, technically today, it is now Friday. No, tomorrow. What year is it? We're going out of town tomorrow. We're taking our Kindles so I can like sit and read and actually get back into it. But the Sherlock Holmes games are a maybe. We'll see. I have a bunch of puzzle games to also get through. It's hard to not just turn this into a puzzle-only channel. Because I like those so much. Brother, a man named Ratchet found me at the bank. He threatened to kill you and your family to force me to do illegal things. Mehdi, if I die violently, this man will be responsible. Send an anonymous message to the police. Tell them of his safety deposit box in the Banque de Loc. His bank account number is 82664. They will know what to do. Goodbye, my brother. Give my love to Aisha and Fadi. I wish you all a good life. Oh.
It all makes sense. It's horrific. But to Ratchet, it would be just business as usual. At least I have Ratchet's account number, 82664.
My dad, the other day, sent me a message of, oh, I just bought Phasmagoria on eBay. And I'm just like, why did you do that? They have it on Steam. And he's like, oh, do you know anything about emulating? I'm like, no, I use Steam because I'm not a psychopath. But I downloaded it the other day and I was gonna try to do a YouTube video of it. It does not like OBS. It like freaks out. I have to change my resolution. It's a whole thing. I was thinking that and like the 7th Guest and 11th Hour would be fun to do. Because they're the old school like FMV games. They're so fun.
Thank you for giving me this letter. Let me assure you, the man Ratchet cannot harm you. He was killed before your brother was.
Really? Who did it? The one you say hunted Ratchet?
Yes, without a doubt. I promise you I will find them.
Sir, we have no papers. The police...
Your secret is safe with me, monsieur.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Now, I must go to my wife and son. Tonight, I will read to Fadi from Alice in Wonderland, and we will remember my brother.
You're not a big reader so much anymore. Like my favorite pastime when I'm winding down for the day.
I need to notify Mademoiselle Locke that I have Ratchet's bank account number.
Hit the characters menu. Oh. Was your thing back then? Yeah. Is it just like you can't find anything to hold your interest, or you just would rather do other things with your time? Because now that I play games, that's also another thing.
The peculiar habit some people have of displaying things on the door of their refrigerator. I've just sent a photo to you in case it might help you.
Thank you.
I texted Ratchet's account number to you.
Wonderful.
Good. Good, good, good. So we got a picture of this thing, I think. No, you don't want to show me that? That's fine. That's fine. What was on the... Ooh, oh, we got some things to do. Checkmate in 3 moves. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't click nothing. Oh, no, it's like Harry Potter games when you're trying to get to the Sorcerer's Stone. This is not my forte. I need to get there. Da-da. Get it in 2. What are you talking about?
Joanna, that doesn't track.
What are you talking about?
Come on, Joanna. That's a rookie mistake.
Why?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, because I see it takes out the pawn. I gotcha.
No.
That's
I
not
did
what you
something
want?
wrong. Great.
I don't play chess. Burn yourself out by age 12. That's fair. School also kind of sucks a lot of the fun out of things. Really good at doing that. Yeah, if we move there. Yeah, that's the move.
Excellent.
Because I was always an avid reader growing up, to the point I would spend my
That
recess
is
in
a
the
great
library, and the
detective job.
librarian was like, "You have to go outside. Leave me alone. I want to take a break." It's just always been my thing. I also had a mom, though, that was like uber paranoid and didn't want us to go outside. You know, fine. But it just meant I spent a lot more time playing video games or watching TV or reading books. Where? Okay, 88, 91, 94, 96, 98. Make a little note from myself. Nope. 88, 91, 94, 96, 98. Don't accidentally hit send or my husband's gonna get a really weird text. I'll wake up in the morning and be like, what were you doing? Okay, so 3 and 91 or 94 9 96. Oh, there's nothing on 96. The 98. Oh, because it's the other. This is the wrong copy. That's why. Okay. Not helpful. So the Mad Hatter Tea Party starts on 88. I don't know if that's gonna help us so much. Let's call Mr. HP.
Mr. Poirot, how are you doing?
I have little to report, but keep looking.
Okay, so let's pick up the book. Book. Okay, so 88 is 3, confirmed. 89, 90, 91. Oh, but we can't see 91. We know it was 4. 92, 93, 94. 96. 98. That what they mean? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, I think this year I've only read like 7
Mademoiselle
books.
Locke,
How far along are you?
Still not
Embarrassing.
very far, but I'm not giving up.
A travesty, really. I have a friend who we bonded in studio over our love for the same kind of books. And I told her that the other day, and she's like, wow, it's so lacking. I was embarrassed. Oh, it would probably help if I actually took stock of things. 94 is 9. And then, yeah, 96. That's 6. 98. Would it be 2, maybe? Sing? Okay, let's see. 3, 4, 9. No. Well, that's upside down 9. 9, 6, 2. That's not it. Oh. I don't know what that's for then. Why did I come here? Oh, what am I doing? Is there anything I can actually do here? Oh, I see. Okay. It's in here that I need those numbers. 3. Ooh, that's too many. 4, not 9. X. Ooh. Nope. Ooh.
Ratchet's password. Here it is.
Got it.
Score.
Nailed
One
it.
for the good guys.
One for the good guys. They're so lame. So lame. Okay. Computer, search the office. Lock my password. And the password. Oh, is it the thing that's on... Is it what's on the bridge? My brain. I'm having problems today. Can I see it from here? I don't think so. Could be that. This I don't know. There's like the Wi-Fi. Can't look any closer at it. Oops, oops, oops. Was it the 0709-2018? Maybe. There it is. 07092018? No, it's not long enough. I don't know. Because that's his brother. I want to look closer at this, but I can't. Here's the tower. There's the ridiculously long Wi-Fi password. Sempre. I can't read what any of that says. Maybe we need to go back to Poirot.
I think I've discovered Ratchet's safety deposit box passcode.
Well done, Mademoiselle Locke.
What do we need to do here?
I think this belongs here.
Yeah. Can I put this back? Can't do anything with it. So weird. So, what are we doing? Oh, can I access this computer? Did I look? Oh my god, I'm getting stuck on everything. Your computer ran into an
This
error.
computer won't give up its secrets easily.
So what do I do about that? What are we doing? This is where we got the number for the deposit box, I think. Oh, is that like a little Turkish coffee set? Oh, kind of, almost. What am I doing? What am I looking at? As close as I can get. Because I highly doubt it's that weird Wi-Fi password. I don't know what I'm looking for. It's Tower of Babel. Do we need to look at the Tower of Babel again? I don't understand why. Don't get it.
Mademoiselle Locke, how far along are you?
Still not very far, but I'm not giving up.
Whereas that lady hasn't come back yet to be like, what are you doing? Stop touching things. There's got to be a pattern here somewhere. What it is, I don't know. How would I know? Yeah, everything's got an opening. This side's got a little red on it, though. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know. I don't get it. Don't get it. I might have to Google this because I'm still unsure. Oh, there's a mustache. A mustache
A
question.
gold mustache. Thank you very much.
There's a YouTuber I follow that she's got the mustache tattooed on her finger. And it's such a millennial vibe. I guess Murder on the Orient Express. I don't know why I think I can do things after I have a migraine day. It's really believe in myself. Because if you have not had the joy of experiencing a migraine... What is that? Oh my god, what is this? Basically, there's like a hangover, essentially, is what it feels like. Like a migraine hangover, so it takes like a day or two for like a full systems reboot, is how I refer to it. So I'll be like not talking at full capacity or like thinking at full capacity. Oh, that's what it needs. Okay. Oh god, I'm throwing things. Sorry. I'm a mess. Call him again. Yeah, yesterday I did.
How are you doing?
I have little to report, but keep looking.
I think I got like halfway through the family tree yesterday. But yesterday was a full brain activity day. I woke up today and was like, not okay. But part of why I'm awake now, even though it's 1 in the morning, full of
This
energy,
keyboard should help me translate this code.
because I slept all day. My brain hurt. Okay. This is R. But I really want to get back into that because that one's just fun. And like I said, I had a moment of like epiphany because I went to bed thinking about it, had dreams about it. I was just so excited for it. So I like redid my notes and like reoriented so I know when I get back on, which will probably be Monday or Tuesday, depending on like how the week goes, because we're going out of town. Then I know where to go forward with it. That part of me was like, maybe I can play tomorrow, but I also need to get through Banishers. Oh, they're nasty, man. They're not as bad. I used to get them really bad when I was little, but they've really eased up this last year. And I don't know if it's because I'm finally in my 30s and so my body's like chilled.
Be read that way too. With any luck, this will unlock the computer in Monsieur Wadi's office. Let me text it.
There we go. Now we got the password. But they've been a lot better. Even though I've been in a super stressful situation, I think I've also just been better about like, oh, my body hurts or I'm tired and I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I should probably go lay down. A lot better about advocating for myself now.
Did you receive my text? This must be the password to Monsieur Wadi's computer.
I have it. Thank you.
might have been chronic since I was like 8. My mom, it's hereditary. She had hers since she was like 6 months old. Like this infant just screaming. Poor grandma. You texted to me. Why do we not have the... Can you show me? Ah, here we are. Write it down. Erase the text I was about to send the husband. E3F 9P 1A 5R. Here we go. Yeah. E3 F9 E1 A5R. Jesus. Account number. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Oops, wrong menu. 82664. There we go.
The number of Ratchet's safety deposit box. At last. I should let Mr. Poirot know.
God, they really make you work for it in this one.
I was able to access Mr. Waddy's computer. I have Ratchet's safety deposit box number.
Excellent.
Excellent. What do you want to do with that? Can we leave?
Make certain you have accomplished everything in here.
I mean,
You
I
won't
feel
get
like I
another
have.
chance.
There's nothing in here. We already got that. We already did that. Thing on the fridge. Oh, hello, Gandalf. Welcome. Welcome here. Hi, buddy. Do you need snuggles? You want cuddles? Here. Hey. Hey. You want to help solve the murders? Yeah? Solve the murder. Yeah, you're a really good detective. Really good at this. Yeah, sure. Ooh, bipolar funsies. Ooh. We have schizophrenia runs in our family. And my brother and I were set to be next in line, but we both missed it. That's rough, man. Mental health stuff. Gotta love it. Yeah, Jojo, good boy. Just a little guy. You gotta be comfy though. Yeah, we talked about this, remember? If you're gonna sit on mommy's lap when she's doing stuff, you gotta chill. Good. Good. Good boy. Yeah. That's a good nugget. What do we need to do here? Did we not get it all? Is there something I need to do with the darts? Won't let me do anything though. What I don't understand. Can I go?
Make certain you have accomplished everything in here.
What do you want me to do? Yeah. Got hair all over me, sir. Church's office. That's what she's doing. What else is there in the
You will
apartment?
not get another chance.
Got that. Did that. The clock. The only thing would be the dartboard. Very grateful that the only, like, outside of migraines, the only other issues I have are, like, ADHD. Which I've managed fairly decently through my life. My brother also has ADHD. What am I supposed to do with these? Outside of that, we didn't have too many other issues. that we should have inherited. Really don't see anything in here. Maybe I just need to be locked for now?
Mademoiselle Locke, how far along are you?
Still
And
not very
anxiety.
far, but I'm not giving up.
Definitely some anxiety and some depression. But that's fine.
Locked.
Thankfully, we live in a world where there's medication that can help manage things now. Because, like, my grandma on my dad's side, she had schizophrenia, and it was something that impacted my dad's everyday life. And I couldn't imagine. There. Oh, there you go. That helps. And having your own space. There's just so many more resources today, too. Don't want symmetry. What are we doing here? Understand this puzzle. I don't. Okay. Well, what are we doing? What are we doing, little boy? How are we doing this? Did you buy like land kind of property or like your own home kind of property? I want to do that someday. I did buy a home at one point. Oops, sorry, buddy. My ex. I've not been able to do that since because things are stupid expensive here. Okay. Show me the dartboard. What do I do with the dartboard? Okay, and the chessboard. Wait. Wants me to use the chessboard to figure out how to do the dartboard? What? Many. Too far. Ooh. What? But I can't. It's not letting me navigate this. I try to do it. Alright, Gandalf, let's try the chessboard again. What do you say? That sound like a good plan?
Mr. Poirot, how are you doing?
I have little to report, but keep looking.
1-bedroom unit with garage. Nice. That's like the perfect size. I really want to do, I don't know if you've seen tiny houses. That's been a big thing. Like, I literally can't do this. Oh, this one let me. Weird. I would really, really love to do the tiny houses. I think that would be so cool, but at the same time, I definitely am not with somebody that would thrive in a tiny house. Okay, so here's where, all right, I think I see what it wants. It's a weird puzzle. So based on this, we need an A8 with the black. So A is this outer ring. 8. We need gentle reach to not disturb the boy. An A7 with the black and a B7 with the black. So A7, B7. And then white, we need D8, A6, D5. Start D5, then a D8, is it a D6? Another one? D8, D5, A6. That's what it was. A6. Oh my, that is the most obscure puzzle. I would have never. And then it's the code. 4346. Oh my god. Nope. This is the other code. The god. 34962. That's not it either? What? What are you wanting? Not the computer password. It's not that password. That's the account number. I feel like I'm going insane. There's nothing else. Do I need to call Locke again? Am I dumb?
Mademoiselle Locke, how far along are you?
Still not very far, but I'm not giving up.
Okay. Why didn't you give her any info? I literally don't understand this segment. This game's good until it has some BS stuff, and you're like, why is this logic? Makes me think of the Exit the Game series. Sorry, I'm watching the tutorial because I don't understand it. Call her. Password to the computer. Okay, yep, did that, did that. You let him know. Then what? Okay, they looked at the book. They're looking at the tower. Oh, is the tower... No. Is the numbers that we see in the book the tower? Oh my god, I just saw it. Okay, hold on. This is gonna blow your guys' mind. I didn't even see the solution for this. Well, I saw it a little bit. But look at this, right? See, there's holes. There's stuff happening. Watch this. Not this one. It's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be shook. Okay, you see this? Do you see the magnet arrangement? How the heck would anybody just be like, duh? Okay, so middle arch, left box, right circles, right square. So it's probably this. Left square, right circles. Was it a square and then 2 squares? Oh my gosh. Seriously, how? Who? Show me who. I played the room games. I know how this works.
I wonder if it will fit the desk drawer.
That was Garbo. Jeez. Oh my god, we're gonna do crafts. Why did I pick that up? Is there anything on it? It's just a pencil? Okay. Cool story, bro. Oh, can I take a rubbing? How do I... Just literally... Oh, here we go. There.
Those indentations are from the sheet of the notepad that was on top. This is great. All those mystery movies I watched as a kid. I know what to do.
You comfy, sir? You look quite comfy. Scribble, 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 scribbles, scribble. Also, love the throwback. You know, you know. If you don't know, you're probably too young. And if your breast stinky. Stinky boy, yeah, they're fat.
I'll send a picture of this to Poirot.
Poirot. Oh my god, do I have to go back? Okay, that's everything in this office though, I think. Oh, bye.
I sent you a photo of doodles I found on a notepad. I hope it can help you.
I hope so as well.
That's probably the combo. My age, I'm hopeless with money. If it wasn't for my mother's legacy. Fair. Financial literacy is not something that's taught like anywhere. Part of my, I read a lot journey. I actually spent a good chunk of time doing like finance books and stuff like that. So now I'm a lot more confident in financial literacy. It doesn't apply right now because instead of being dual income no kids, we are single income no kids. And that's different when you're paying like 10 grand a semester for freaking architecture and then the price of everything else. But yeah, money stuff's hard though. I'm always the one though when my friends are like talking about loans or like trying to figure out what they're doing, they talk to me first, which I think is kind of nice. They'd be like, yeah, if you're looking into investing into your 401k, here's what I'd recommend. Oh, you're wanting to take out this loan, here's what to look for. Here are like the terms, and if you're doing insurance, here's what you should look for. Like I'm that guy. I'm the biggest nerd. It's part of that ADHD. If it's interesting, I'm into it. So would it be like dun 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 dun? Sure would. Heck yeah. Key.
It looks like a safe key to me. We finally found it.
But I do feel like if I'd stay with my ex, which would have been a whole, gosh, that would have been awful in so many other ways. The equity I could have built into a house by now would have been great. But, my husband and I are taking it one day at a time. I'll get my job. We'll pay off some loans. And we'll start moving. But I'll probably have the same thing of like, I don't get a financial legacy until my parents pass and leave me something. That's just how it is. It's expensive.
Good news. I have
We're in an
found the
expensive
key to
area, too.
Ratchet's safe.
Perfect. We're running out of time. Do we have everything?
I have the key to the safety deposit box.
I have the number of the box.
And we have the passcode.
I
I'm
went
on
out
my
of this
way.
segment.
Time to rob a bank.
Time to rob a bank.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I haven't heard from Monsieur Wadi. You'll have to reschedule with him.
This is quite annoying. I'll have to reschedule.
Absolutely. I hope I have been of service.
You have no idea. That was fast. We do this as planned?
Yes, I am Monsieur Ratchet. But with the bank's questionable policy, I do not expect anyone to ask.
Right. Absolute secrecy regarding their clients. The last Swiss bank of its kind.
Alright, so what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? Who do I gotta talk to? Okay, you're in my way. I can't handle this. Get out the way. Oh, wait, there's a mustache.
You can never have too many of these.
Madame, I still haven't heard from Mr. Wadi.
Well, we'll have to make do without him, now that my friend is here. It's his box we want to access.
And the clock is ticking. I trust there is no problem.
There is no
problem.
problem.
May I have your safety deposit box number?
4346.
That account's been
May I
closed.
see your key? Do you know your passcode?
Yes. Mademoiselle will be able to accompany me? No names, of course.
Of course. I'll open the door. Go down the stairs. The guard will accompany you.
Sketchy. There's like nowhere you can go that doesn't have surveillance. Like, obviously they have surveillance. But like, that you couldn't just walk in without saying your name. Maybe it's a rich person thing.
Please leave your personal belongings in this bin and then go through the portal.
Ooh, we love that. At least you were responsible with it and tried to make a nice place for yourself. Unfortunately,
I'll open it for you.
that's a very common story. I live in an area where the fentanyl market is really big right now. Like, they did a big bust a few months ago, and it, like, made news. Like, it was a huge thing. Or, like, where I grew up, Foil Grove was what we would call it. It's just, it's so sad to see how many people turn down that path. Ooh, what am I looking for? What's the name of or not the name, the number? 4346. So it's probably this well. No, it was probably. Am I going the right direction? Yes. Oh no, am I stupid? Yep, sure am. 43. It's right here. This one.
At last, we reach our goal.
1 key. 2 key.
Now I will insert my key, if you allow.
Thank you.
If you allow. And then the code for the save. Save for the code. Code for, wait. Account number 34962. 34962. Meow. Meow. Ooh. Traitor. Oh.
I'll be by the door should you need any assistance.
A weird little lockbox.
At last.
I suspect the effort will be worth it. This collection of various personal items. Do you know what they are, Detective?
They're
Locke?
trophies.
I do, Mr. Poirot. God help me, I do. Souvenirs.
Aw.
The trophies serial killers take from their victims to remind them of their kills. Ratchet wasn't just a kidnapper.
No, indeed. He was a monster.
Did Johnny Depp play Ratchet in the live action remake they did not too long ago? Is that correct? My best
For
friend.
every soul Ratchet claimed, even more are suffering. Diamonds.
A fortune. Crime does pay.
No, mademoiselle. This time it was the criminal who finally paid.
I gotta stand up. My back is bothering me. So, oh, I feel so much better. Don't do yard work. It's a trap. Kitten wagon. Oh my
Wonder who
gosh.
this keychain belonged to. Certainly not Ratchet.
Get like the Kill Bill.
Another bracelet. Another victim.
Another trophy. And then there's the one that we already found. Suzanne's red glasses.
Money. From the
We knew
United
the
States.
serial numbers on the banknotes could be traced. The rest of the Armstrong ransom money. The serial numbers match.
Oh, this is where he stuffed it. MC.
The real journalist
Oh.
Michael Clark. Ratchet would have needed to kill him to assume his identity. He took this
Right.
ring as his trophy.
What's this?
Another victim.
Valentine? Valentino. And pearls?
Another trophy. A woman. We may never know her name. You were lucky, mademoiselle, when you met him at that cabin in the forest, alone.
How many victims do you think Ratchet had?
Too many.
I think Oxy was like the before. But fentanyl messes people up. It's really sad. Really, really sad. And we had like an open air market downtown. It was a whole thing.
Another trophy. We may never know how many people he killed.
It's to the point that like schools out here are teaching kids how to use the epinephrine to help somebody that's overdosing. And like teachers have it, like it's a whole thing. It's so bizarre to be in this world some days.
The one on the left. Ratchet.
Whoever he is with, their friendship seems over.
The build. The hair. It could be Noah, his partner in Daisy's kidnapping.
It appears they had a falling out.
Oh, probably because
4 years of
Suzanne.
investigation. It's all over. I finally have the last piece of evidence that Ratchet was Daisy's kidnapper and murderer.
More than that, you have helped unmask a serial killer responsible for so many deaths.
But even with all this, we're no closer to solving Ratchet's murder.
On the contrary, mademoiselle, everything. It is coming together. Don't you agree, detective?
What?
The damaged photograph.
It could be Noah.
Oh.
You think Noah killed Ratchet for revenge?
The train.
What about the train?
I know how a killer could vanish without leaving a trace in the snow.
Wings?
Camouflage. The trophies.
Poirot? We have a train to catch.
Not just a train, Detective Locke. We have a murderer to catch.
A murderer. And here I thought we were done on the train. Ooh, we got 2 more chapters. We're almost done, you guys. Ooh, apparently this was inspired by real events. That's kind of, well, cool doesn't feel like an appropriate word. It's cool to me. Unfortunate. Okay, so if we're assuming it's Noah, who fits the build of Noah? Are we back? Are we good? Did the network... Did we do things? Oh, I see me. That sucked. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. Hopefully, friends come back. I don't know why OBS decided to just decided it was done. Must be thinking it's my bedtime, and it's not bedtime yet. Okay. That's on. That looks good.
Yes, I can't help.
You have that.
But I feel a certain deja vu.
So weird.
You are correct, Doctor. We have been here before. However, without you, we wouldn't have been able to reach the true conclusion of this story. My friends, your attention, please. I hope you have finished your dessert. You have every right to think the solution to the murder of Ratchet is a closed book. You are wrong. I, Poirot, admit that I was wrong. There is a final chapter.
Hi, bud. Welcome back.
What in bloody hell? What does he mean? Perhaps if we are silent, Monsieur Poirot will explain.
Most of us naturally expect a journey by train to proceed in an orderly fashion from station to station. But this journey has gone off the rails. A comfortable journey, which should have been restful,
Oh my god, is it Balk?
turned out to be quite a challenge for my little gray cells. I beg your indulgence. I know it will be painful, but I must update you on the strange turn the Ratchet murder investigation has taken. I had 2 hypotheses, as you recall. A stranger boarded the train in Vinkovsky, killed Ratchet, and then exited the train unobserved. That was the first possibility. The second solution gave us 12 jurors who condemned Ratchet to death for the kidnapping and murder of Daisy Armstrong. My friend, Book, properly chose the first solution for the authorities. However, thanks to Dr. Constantine here, a 13th stab wound was discovered, throwing that solution into disarray. Moreover, the words of a witness called into question the chronology of the night of the murder upon which the first 2 solutions were based. Detective Locke?
Which witness threw doubt upon the timeline of the night of the murder?
Michael admitted to having been absent several times during the night. His absence therefore gave multiple opportunities for a 13th murderer to slip into Ratchet's room before the other 12 jurors lined up to stab him.
You are saying the man Ratchet was when we...
Yes, you executed a man who was already dead.
That's
But there were
unfortunate.
other suspects that night.
Other suspects? Who?
They stand before you. Mr. Fauché, Mr. Maury, and Ms. Nielsen. And they all also had a hole in their stories about their movements that night. Mr. Poirot?
Most of you don't know it, but there was a second murder in Venice.
Mein Gott, another murder.
The victim was a man named Aziz Wadi, a banker in Geneva who was on the payroll of Ratchet. He looked after the money Ratchet obtained from the Armstrong ransom. Ratchet needed money and arranged to meet Mr. Wadi in Venice. One of these three knew about that money. Now, each of them had an alibi of a sort, but if any of their alibis was a lie, that person had time to murder Monsieur Wadi, Monsieur Fauché, Mademoiselle Nielsen, and Monsieur Maury. One of you murdered Ratchet and Monsieur Wadi.
Are you kidding? I pour drinks for our guests. I don't murder them.
It's nonsense.
You are accusing me because of my knives?
But why would one of my employees kill Ratchet?
Is Daisy's death the motive? I think so.
No.
Wait,
Think,
no?
Joanna.
The killer's motive for killing Ratchet was revenge.
Oh, for one of
but
the
not
other
for Daisy's
victims.
death. The motive for Aziz Wadi's murder was also revenge. Mr. Wadi was helping Ratchet.
Ratchet had an accomplice in the kidnapping named Noah. They kidnapped Daisy together. Ratchet stored the ransom money in a Swiss bank that protected anonymous clients. He forced Monsieur Wadi to watch over the money. Once enough time had passed, Ratchet felt it was safe to have Monsieur Wadi bring him cash whenever Ratchet needed it.
The serial numbers of the bills would still be in a file, but no one would be actively checking it.
Precisely. But Ratchet didn't just keep the ransom in his safety deposit box. There was something much worse.
Oh yeah, Gandalf is like 12 pounds. Like he's 3 of your cat. He's huge. He's a big boy. And he's not fat. He's a very lean guy. He's just a big dude. He's always been a big guy. What did the safety box contain? Victim trophies.
There was something much worse than Daisy's ransom money in that safety deposit box. During her investigation, Detective Locke found evidence proving that Ratchet was what is known as a trophy killer. He kept souvenirs of his crimes. We found trophies in the safety deposit box. There were others in a cabin Ratchet used in the Berkshire Mountains, including a beloved toy of little Daisy's.
If I'd have known that, I would have cut the bastard's head off.
Ooh. Associate 2 objects whose link would be the motive for Ratchet's murder. Wouldn't it be those? Yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big mama's boy too. Nobody else gets to hold him. I get to hold him, whether I want to or not. I feel like it would be what if Ratchet and Noah. Right?
I do not think that's the right answer.
No? Because we don't have like Suzanne's
I must
glasses.
admit I'm not right this time.
Don't understand.
Think, Poirot. That is
Is it
not
the
a good
diamonds? I
answer.
don't understand what this is asking for.
I must admit I'm not right this time. This is wrong, but I'm never far from
Because
the
they
truth.
all would be a good motive.
No, not
Everybody
good.
was killed. I don't know what connection they want me to
Do
make.
not think that's the right
Is it the
answer.
kitten wagon?
I must admit
Okay, good.
I'm not right this time.
Is it the leather bracelet? Who had the leather bracelet? What do we, how do we, where would we
I'm
know
right
this?
again. That happens to me a lot.
Oh, you done?
The bracelet found in the safety deposit box was also on Noah's wrist in a photograph. It's
Oh.
obvious Ratchet killed Noah. And therefore, at last, I can tell you with absolute certainty who the murderer of Ratchet and Monsieur Wadi is.
Ow. Don't bite my feet. You're a monster. That was mean. Hi. Well, okay. So if we look at her though, she's wearing the bracelet.
Mademoiselle Nielsen has the same bracelet as the one found in the safety deposit box in Geneva. A trophy from a victim of Ratchet. Noah.
Brother?
Having a similar bracelet doesn't prove anything.
Yes, that might be true. If there were not an inscription on it.
Mr. Poirot, you're right. The bracelet
Don't
looks
bite my
similar
feet
to
again,
mine,
mister.
But I have no idea what the marks on it mean. I just like the design.
The marks are not random, mademoiselle. These are special bracelets. They are called Morse code bracelets. Because, well, you know why. The marks are Morse code. Happily, I learned Morse when I was a young man doing my service for the Belgian army.
I know. We're trying to do things here. You're impeding justice right now. You need to go take a time out. Violent little creature. Oh, wait, he has knowledge. I don't have knowledge. What do I know? Can I inspect it? Okay. So I'm assuming it starts here. So dot dot dash dot. And then dot dash dot. They just fill it out for me. Dot. Oh. E. Dot dash dash dash. Feel like something's not working here. And then dot dash. Dot dot dash dot. Ah, that's why. Freya.
That's the right answer.
That's the right answer.
On the bracelet found in Ratchet's safety deposit box was the name Freya in Morse code. Your first name. It belonged to your father, Noah Nielsen. Let's stop playing
dad.
this little game, mademoiselle. What does yours say? Noah?
It says father.
Called it. Called it.
That bastard. He kept my father's bracelet as a trophy.
Thank you. I have to admit your timing for Ratchet's murder was perfect. Do you mind if I continue?
Would it matter? Go ahead. You've earned the right to crow.
I do not make bird sounds, mademoiselle. I take no pleasure in this.
Oh, it was her. We called that. What do they still want us to do with the story then?
You drugged Ratchet's dessert to ensure he would be unconscious when you went to his room. You stole a knife from Monsieur Maury. If it was identified as the murder weapon, he would be accused. You knew Pierre Michel would leave the train for a smoke whenever it was stopped at a station. At Vinkovsky, you waited until he was on the station platform. Then, you carefully made your way along the first-class corridor to Ratchet's room. You entered Ratchet's room with the pass key, accessible to all employees in the crew quarters. You stabbed Ratchet.
She didn't really have a good idea.
But that knife, where is it?
Probably thrown out of Ratchet's window before the train left the station. A
Like-
thorough search after the snow melts should turn it up.
What was her, like,
My
escape?
beautiful knife.
Then, you carefully returned to the crew quarters, replaced the passkey, and returned to your poker game. Et voila. The affair was not so complicated in the end. But what made the crime seem more complex? Well,
It was us.
exactly. The 12 jurors who proceeded to carry out their far more complicated plan literally in the dark without realizing that the man was already dead.
Speaking only for myself, of course, but I believe we would have invited you to join us.
Ms. Nielsen, you killed Ratchet because he killed your father. Your motive is crystal clear. But why did you kill Aziz Wadi?
Oh.
It's because of Aziz that my father died. My father knew Aziz was the only one with access to Ratchet's safe, so he convinced Aziz to steal the money from the safety deposit box. But Aziz was too afraid of Ratchet. Instead, he betrayed my father by reporting him to Ratchet. Obviously, Ratchet then murdered my father. Aziz was just as guilty of my father's death as Ratchet.
Ratchet was the worst of humanity. But Monsieur Wadi, if you knew his story,
My father is dead because of him.
I will not debate the point with you, mademoiselle. He had done
Dang.
nothing to justify his death. I do not see any extenuating circumstances that should allow you to escape justice. You will be arrested at the Gare de Lyon when we arrive in Paris.
Judge and jury are you, Monsieur Poirot. And you get away with it. It must be nice. But think of this. I know what you did. What you all did.
She's right. She could turn us all in.
Relax. Hector, is it?
But
Your
who's
secret
gonna
is safe
believe
with
her?
I'm not going to jail.
Like,
Farewell, Poirot. Enjoy your victory.
Oh.
Stop.
am I doing stuff? Are we playing? Okay, bye. Oh, bye. Oh, girl.
No, Freya, don't jump. You're going to die.
I've made my choice. We'll let fate decide.
No!
Oh. Oh, that's not so good. That's not so great. That's kind of a problem. Ooh.
She jumped off the train. Even if she hit the water, considering the height,
And the cold?
I doubt she survived.
She'd freeze to death.
This tunnel, either way, she's gone.
She'd like
Poirot.
hit the water, and then like, here's the thing: you hit the water, you take a big gulp of air because it's cold. You then drink in all that water, and not drink. You breathe in that water. You die. That's how this works. We have an instant reaction when we hit something that cold. Oh my god. So what's the last chapter? This game is seriously keeping me on the edge of my seat of like, what's coming next? What are we doing? Where are we? I have too much energy for 2 in the morning. Are we just gonna do a nice little recap? Nice
I
little.
still can't believe what happened. 13 people took revenge on the same person.
He
This
deserved it.
investigation is so incredible. It almost looks like a detective story.
It would surely be a
Almost.
bestseller. It is true that this case will remain as one of the most important investigations of my career.
My only regret will be that I couldn't bring Ratchet to justice, but I can finally close this chapter of my life.
Your determination paid off. You can be proud of yourself.
I think we'll be arriving in Paris soon.
If you will pardon me, Detective Locke, I have to settle a few details with Monsieur Bouc before we arrive.
Please, go ahead.
Oh my god. Yeah, what are we even gonna do now?
I still can't believe Freya was the killer. She never even cheated when we played poker.
She used too much sugar.
Nonsense! Her desserts were divine!
Unfortunately,
murderer.
her
Too much sugar.
actions were not so divine.
There you are, my friend.
Bouc, I have a favor to ask.
Anything.
What you want?
When we arrive in Paris, will you speak to the police? I would rather keep a low profile.
But why?
Bouc, my first solution was incorrect.
Nonsense. The nuttier the mystery became, the greater your brilliance.
Please.
Very well, if you insist.
I want to thank you, gentlemen, for your service. The cuisine. Under difficult conditions, you surpassed the reputation of the Orient Express.
That is true.
I look forward to seeing you again abroad, Monsieur Poirot. I promise, not all of our trips are this eventful.
Princess Dragomirov would like a word with you, Monsieur Poirot. It is important. She is waiting for you in her compartment.
When a princess summons me, how can I refuse?
How can I refuse? Maybe when I'm editing this, I'll put on Murder on the Orient Express for fun. This one will take a little bit of editing since OBS decided to just poop to bed. Fine, it's not like I did a bunch of work today on that side of things. Can I?
Count Andrigny, how is the Countess?
Much better now that it's all over. I misjudged you, Poirot.
And I you.
There is something else about my wife you should know. Why I am so overprotective.
She is pregnant.
You are quite the detective.
Actually, Dr. Constantine told me. She admitted as much when he was attending to her.
If it's a girl, we're going to name her Daisy. If it's a boy,
Hercule,
he'll be stuck with Rudolph. It's a family tradition.
I wish you and all of your family much happiness.
Thank you.
I always love predicting when my friends are pregnant. I don't know what it is. I have like a sixth sense. I'll just look at them and be like, "You're pregnant, aren't you?" And they're just like, "How?" No. And I was like, "You are. It's okay. You don't gotta lie about it." I won't tell anybody. I don't know what it is. There's a certain aura they give off that's it's different. You just know.
My daughter, my great friend, and I wanted to talk to you one last time. I speak on behalf of the entire Armstrong family, as well as those close to us. You have shown compassion. We know your reputation, and we understand that your choice was not easy for you. We are all the more grateful. Thank you.
Congratulations, my dear. You managed to say the word thank you. Although he did manage to put us through quite a lot.
You have given us all closure and some peace of mind.
You should know that I regret nothing. If this Freya Nielsen person had not been involved, I would have done it again.
Someone told me the Stalinists were frightened of you. I believe them.
The country of my birth breeds its share of brutes and bullies, but also some of the greatest intellectual and artistic minds the world has ever known. I pray that one day we will again be remembered for that.
I share your hope, Princess.
And of course, with the real murderer of that man out there somewhere, we are no longer guilty of much. Correct?
Princess, don't push your luck too far. If you'll excuse me, I have some packing to do. Ladies?
Yes, we're literally just wrapping up. Okay. The fan is on and it's got a rhythm to it. Do. Really hard for me to focus. Okay. We're gonna go to our train car. Pack our suitcase. Those mustache twirler.
At the end of this investigation, I still have my doubts. Did I make the right choice with the 12 self-proclaimed jurors?
Yes.
Yes, it was the right thing to
Technically,
do.
they didn't kill the guy. Oh, they just messed with the
As
crime
for
scene.
Mademoiselle
Fine.
Nielsen, what would I have done if she had not escaped?
She would deserve arrest because she not only murdered, Pratchett, who everyone's like, whatever. She murdered somebody else who literally couldn't do anything. He was being held ransom, essentially.
Is it justice to let the 12 go free but have Mademoiselle Nielsen
Oh, this is like that
arrested?
train
A
car
vast
thing.
question
Kill one or kill
indeed.
many. Needs of the few, needs of the many, kind of thing.
Judges often take motive into consideration when deciding the sentence for a crime. You are not a judge. Your job is to establish the facts, which you have done. The case has been solved. Another already awaits you. It is the reason you were on this train. It is time. Time to move on.
I don't think I have seen that. 1,000 Ways to Die in the West. No, I have not. It looks ridiculous, though. Right up my alley of like a good just put it on, hang out kind of movie. Alicia. Because I'm sure also too in the Wild Wild West days, like, as an American, some of those things are very accurate. Of just like the ridiculousness you get into, you step on a rattlesnake, still a very real thing. A mustache. Yes. I'll have to put that on my list of TBW, to be watched. Do I have to talk to anybody?
You'll travel with us again, Monsieur Poirot.
Oh, no worries. I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to get the heck out of here, man. Screw these guys. They're murderers. Also, we never saw the princess's bird, and that's kind of really upsetting. Do I just need to go talk to Book? Oop. Yeah, talk to Book. You could wrap it all up, but who really wants to do that? Who want to do that? We talked to them enough. Some of the characters fell a little flat, I will say.
Ah, Poirot. Mission accomplished. I have reported to the police that Freya Nielsen killed Hatchet and that she escaped. They're issuing an international arrest warrant. There's a canal that runs alongside the tracks where she jumped from the train. But they say there's little chance she survived. The police have questioned all of the passengers and crew, so for now, they are free to leave.
I gave them the results of my preliminary autopsy, and they have the report from the Venetian authorities. They were arguing about jurisdiction when I left.
Thank you, Doctor. You have been of inestimable help.
A fascinating case. I'm pleased I could assist you.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane. He's got some good comedy stuff. He's
Mr.
great.
Poirot, it seems our paths part here. It was an honor and a pleasure to work with you.
And I am with you, Detective Locke. The case would have been impossible without your tenacity and dedication to finding the truth. You also proved to be an able con artist in Geneva.
You too.
Doesn't he also do Robot Chicken stuff? Oh,
Thank
a
you
hug.
for everything. I'll never forget you.
And I shall always treasure our collaboration.
I'm like Hercule. I'm like, don't touch me. I don't know you like that. So, husband has to ask for approval. Everyone else better ask for approval. I'm not about. I got a bubble like 70 feet wide.
I'm hungry. Let's go to the Wagon Rouge restaurant. They make an excellent leg of lamb.
But it's
Oh,
only
lamb.
5:34
Oh my
p.m.
god.
Is food all you really think about, my
I'm
friend?
broke.
I'm the one inviting you. You've well deserved it.
I love food. It's a problem.
I'm warning you, I'm not going to obtain for you a secret recipe this time.
What? They make a chocolate mousse that is
Yeah, I'm
so
broke.
creamy. It must have a secret ingredient in it.
The
love
last
food.
recipe came from a
Love
murderer.
desserts.
But it was sublime.
Murderers can make good food. Maybe not. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. That's a really dark joke. Complete the new game without using a single hint. Never. Not once. Never looked it up. All by myself. I did good. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. Definitely, we're speeding this up. Definitely had a few moments of, oh my god, what is happening? But overall, it was enjoyable. It definitely took a little longer than it maybe needed to. Some of the times where it like repeats what you literally just did felt a little obnoxious, but I liked it. The voice acting was awesome. That was really fun to be able to kind of sit back and enjoy the story and just kind of let it happen. Some of the puzzles weren't too difficult, but the ones that were hard, they were dumb. They were ridiculously hard. But that could also be a skill issue on my end. It was really cool. The graphics were really fun. Some of the like sets that they did were really cool. Oh, it's Unity. That's what they used. But it's a fun game overall. Really enjoyable. Great way to retell the story. Oh. Next in this lineup, I think, is ABC Murders. So that will be what we do if we continue the series. Oh. Oh, what's his name? Neil Patrick Harris. That's who plays Barney. He's also really good. Mustache Song. I feel like Agatha, you haven't read Agatha? You gotta read Agatha. Well, if you're not a big reader, it might be a little hard to get through. It's definitely a little bit more old-timey, but it's still readable to, like, they're 100 years old at this point, is when she started writing them, so they're not, like, outside of the breadth of, like, English translations in any way, shape, or form. There's not a lot of, like, Shakespearean vocabulary or anything like that. They're really fun. Really quick little short reads, just a good little weekend, you know, blast through it, enjoy it, and be like, oh my gosh, these twists and turns, I didn't see them before. Of course, in this bookshelf, that's where the thing was. Like, so good. And there's one for any occasion, really, depending on what you're, like, there's a Halloween one, there's like, and then There Were None. That's one of my favorites, like, ever from her. That one's good. I enjoy some of the movies they've made off of them. She's got some stuff, man. I highly recommend. If you're into like the mystery kind of vibes, detective stuff, she's got some good stuff. She like set the bar. Dear Pro, I didn't really have... Oh.
I didn't really have time to say goodbye when we parted. I thought I had beaten the greatest detective in the world. But you unmasked me. I still had my revenge, though. I even managed to help myself to a small amount of cash from Wadi's bag before you interrupted me in Venice. It will be enough to settle somewhere in a quiet little town where I will create delicacies for appreciative clients. You won't hear from me again, nor will Book get any more of my recipes. Oh, and one last thing. You may not think so, but I truly believe Ratchet and Wadi got their just desserts.
Okay, Freya.
F.
You, mademoiselle, are entirely too pleased with yourself. You give clues no one could follow. Unless they are Hercule Poirot.
Dun, dun, dun! I'm curious to see how they do the Death on the Nile, because that's coming out this year. So it'll be a little bit more. A little bit better. Oh, and we did it! Yay! We did it, guys! We solved a murder. A murder done by 13. That was fun. It was good. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out and watching. Yes. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for watching. This was a good time. Thank you, everybody that's tuned in. We're going to be picking up either Root Trees or Banishers this evening when, you know, I wake up from my long hibernation at this point. But this was fun. This was a really good time. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, though. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.